Come here, baby, hear me out. You know I love you. Check it out. Big like I love you. It get a little spooky when you hit from the back and you smell a little dookie. Yeah. It's Friday night, the mood is right. He whipping foreign, so you know she gon' ride. Jodeci is gone as they pull up to the red roofing. Got Henny on icy main. Big lack about to go to Fenton. Didn't smell a whiff for nothing. He was trying to get into something. The bed frame get to thumping. The neighbors know they in there hunching. He turned her around, but he didn't frown. He kept clapping cheeks, boxes to the ground. Ain't no way condoms come in the color brown. He couldn't ignore the aroma, wanted to slap her from Dallas to Tacoma. And that's when he picked his phone up. He said, I gotta go, my mama fish need a haircut. And she said, what the fuck, how I'ma get home? He say, here 10 days, go wash your ass and get on, gon' do. So pray for lack and stinky back. I just hate it, ended like that. Big like I love you, it get a little spooky. And when you hit from the back and you smell a little dookie, like I love you, it get a little spooky. And when you hit from the back and you smell a little dookie, yeah, dookie, dookie, dookie. Come here, baby, hear me out.
can feel it in the back of my mind. It's like Mary Jane came at the right time. While I'm feeling divine, I take a look at the sky to make me feel like a nigga wanna stay high. Take a look in my eyes, you probably think I was blind when you see a nigga eyes that low food. Now people cooking niggas so cool. I've been high all day, me and the niggas that I'm close to. Up in the glass house glow, and I'm loving this shit. Mary Jane to the brain, I'ma know it's a bitch. Don't know what I do if it didn't exist. What better way to calm me down when I'm stressing this shit? See, it's a blessing for this. Now what the end though? Getting higher than I can't go. Roll it up, I wanna see it in the earth, let the wind blow. All I wanna see is big smoke.
Just blow and blow a blunt with me. Like a marijuana, you like a marijuana, we like a marijuana, legalize marijuana. Just blow and blow a blunt with me. Like a marijuana, you like a marijuana, we like a marijuana, legalize marijuana.
Sparking up the Mary J. Every day in my own zone getting blow. Holding down the plate cause when I'm chief and hate. Lows how my eyes lay when I'm so throw. Kissing your lips and inhaling your soul. Ooh, baby girl, love the way that you're breaking me out. Like in the wolf when you're making me cough. And easing my thoughts, keeping G's and cheese cause your company cows. When we together we do nothing but floss. But when the boy Lord knows it gets too hard to maintain. The only bitch that I faithfully claim. Steady massaging my brain and keep a player on top of my game. Calm and cool every time that we hang. Me and my crooks always running the train. Sucking your body, girl, never remains. Feeling the pleasure when I watch you flame. Hoping that nothing will change. To seal the sack and chill back while I'm smoking this shit.
And blow a blunt with me. Like a marijuana, you like a marijuana, we like a marijuana, legalize marijuana. Just blow and blow a blunt with me. Like a marijuana, you like a marijuana, we like a marijuana, legalize marijuana.
See, all I wanna do is smoke a stack when my real niggas coming up the block hit hard. Smoking on trees got me dropping to my knees, so I gotta get a praise to the skies and the stars. If I wanna get high tonight, Mr. Cookie just roll me a blunt, we can both get blow. Coming out the crook, smoking big fat Optimo. See the lies, but them hoes can't stop us though. Who the pros in this motherfucker smoking big weed? Coming up the block, me and Mr. Pookie. Got no money, but I'm still blowing trees. Don't give a damn what you think about me. I'm a stone crook soldier, never been a buster. Blowing on trees and Mr. Much done told ya. Hitting the scene with a pocket full of green, and you know what that mean? We all getting high.
Just blow and blow a blunt with me. Like a marijuana, you like a marijuana, we like a marijuana, legalize marijuana. Just blow and blow a blunt with me. Like a marijuana, you like a marijuana, we like a marijuana, legalize marijuana. Share some more.
Can y'all hear me? Drop the beans if y'all can hear me. This should be weird as hell, I ain't gonna lie. Can y'all hear me? Okay, that playlist, but can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Why it sound like I got an echo? Hold on. I don't know. Salute y'all. Y'all can hear me? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Anyway, salute y'all. So we streaming on both pages. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna go up on this page. See who we got up in here. Sotro, Salute, Low Keys, Miss Pooh, Carissa. Who else we got? Carl Winslow, Nomad. My Mother's Keeper, Salute, baby. Real Vibe. Highlighted Comments, TV1. Miss Passion, Salute, baby. Blackout, Salute, brother. Legit Money, Salute, baby. Tacoma, yeah, he wanted to slap her from Dallas to Tacoma. You hear me? After smelling that shit. Shout out to Big Black. Dragon, salute. Manny B, salute, sis. Ray Horn, salute. My V, salute, OG. Chanel, salute, baby. Let me go ahead. I had to get Chanel her Thule. Let me see. Chanel, this shit got me all kind of fucked up. So just give me a second, cause I ain't never sounded like this going live. So it's just still kind of whatever. But we in this thing, whether y'all on Jelly Bean or the Beanbag, y'all hit the like. Make sure y'all hit the like, share it out. You know what I'm saying? We live. I told y'all we'll be more intentional about going live. So here we are. You know what I mean? Big Pressure, salute, baby. I did have a lot set up for yesterday, but I rescheduled it for today. And then, there was a lot of stuff going on in the streets today. So, IGT had it popping over there with the boiled ribs. She had a lot going on. Chanel had a live set up. Yeah, Chanel, Get Back, Be Lethal. Y'all know she don't play that shit. She popped her shit over there. TT was popping her shit over there. In the mansion and shit. Yeah, it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Chanel. Yeah, appreciate you. Share this shit out. Hit the like. Let me see what else was going on. I think, Peaches did a live. I think Sin did a live. It was a lot of shit going on this morning, but I happened to make it to IGT live, and I kind of sat over there for as long as I could stand. But you know how it is when if you in a room where it's like a large amount of boiled water, it creates like vapor almost. So, I stayed over there for as long as I could while she was boiling the slabs of ribs and shit. But anyway, he had it popping. There's a lot of shit going on with Wu. Everybody talking about Wu ass or whatever, and other sectors are kind of bringing up Wu. You know what I'm saying? Chanel, no kizzy. You hear me? Oh, shit. It was funny to me. IGT motherfucking ass said that I got other people in other sectors talking to her about them whole ass boiled ribs. That shit fucked up. That shit funny as a bitch. Shout out to the boiled rib general, man. That's what I called her when I hit her chat. So anyway, Wu, saying to somebody that I guess, not even I guess, I know for a fact a lot of people are, kind of, I guess, talking about, it's sector to sector bullshit that's going on, and everybody have commentary on it. So, it ain't no different when it comes to Wu. So what's up, Nee? What's up, baby? What's up, Chazelle Wadden? Hey, bestie. See, I told you last time, I didn't even know we was besties, but I'm glad you found your way back, bestie. You gotta hit the link, at some point, and let me talk to you, I guess. That's what we're doing. Let me see. IGT boiling ribs like George, or maybe Manny. George might be boiling ribs like IGT. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she a little advanced, and they said something about charboiled moose knuckles or something. I don't know, exotic Mahia shit, but I'm not sure who's leading who with that shit, but It's a lot of boiled water going on. Craig told me that she do rib boils. So, I don't know if that's including the corn, that's including the potatoes, however you want to slice and dice it, but she might just be, teaching George. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What's up, YNFL, baby? What's up with it? Chanel, no bullshit. Bullshit. She said, I found your channel while watching Brittany's live. Okay, shout out to Brittany, because I don't even know who that is either. But shout out to her. Maybe, I can meet you and Brittany. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Can one of y'all, because I gotta go out of this phone. I don't have my other phone charged, Chanel, but I gotta go out of this phone to make you a mod. But can one of y'all go get the other link for Chanel, and drop it so she can get to the other page? She know how to get to the other page. Speaking of the fuck of, shout out to IGT, man. Shout out to motherfucking IGT. The what? Motherfucking boiled rib general. We were just talking about you. I was telling them that I could be over there. You know what I'm saying? I was over there fucking around with your live because you definitely had it popping. Y'all make sure y'all drop IGT link for Shit Show. She definitely had it popping. And I was just explaining to them that, I was standing over there for as long as I could stand. It's only so much boiled water a bitch could be around before she starts sweating and shit. So I was just explaining that, I was over there for as long as I could take it. But I understand it's a science. So that ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? Chanel, that's a good question. Shit, I'm not sure what the fuck going on. Ain't gonna lie. She talking about Brittany and some more shit. No. Real. Okay, there we go, Manny. Thank you, Manny. Appreciate you, sis. All right, so Lottie, it's giving that. That's what I was telling Manny, because Manny was on some shit like, because see, I'm glad you're here now, IGT. It's not like, we talk about you behind your back or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure I drop the link just in case you want to come up here and take a breather at that kitchen, because, you know what I'm saying? I understand the climate. But anyway, like I was saying, Lottie, I was telling Manny, because she was saying maybe she boiled ribs like George. She was like kind of taken back, like, what the fuck? Like IGT boiled ribs like George? And then I was telling Manny, no. I told her put a little bit more respect on your name, IGT. Nigga might be doing that shit like you. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, it was just giving you your props, my nigga, because ain't no way I'm finna let somebody dismiss the general. You hear me? The real general. You feel me? So I was just making it clear that, you know what I'm saying, that could be something that nigga got from her. I know you're on another level with that shit. So, anyway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want your ribs, get it IGT. Your boiled ribs, get it IGT in my head. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do that. But like I was saying, about Wu, sector to sector bullshit and how it spreads, she's, became a topic of conversation. You know what I'm saying? And no, Erica. I was talking about, see, that's what I'm saying. We were, whatever. Fuck it. So anyway, salute, Erica. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. So anyway, I was saying, as far as Wu and what she got going on, that sector to sector news is talked about everywhere. So that kind of was brought up over there in IGT shit. And then Wu was over there talking to her and Mahia or whatever. Then, they got to kind of going into different situation that Wu got going on the app. Now, literally like a couple of days ago, I saw a few people advocating for Wu. Now, this is something that we've seen before. People get behind Wu, you know what I'm saying, and then that shit don't work out. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that. So, as in like a couple of days ago, salute y'all coming in this bitch. China baby, salute. CB, salute, General. Not General. I've been calling IGT the boiled rib General. Now I'm calling salute, CB. Fuck. Yeah. So anyway, We gotta chill on the boiled ribs, y'all. That's just the bottom line. We gotta chill on that shit. But oh shit. So anyway, they were kind of going into basically all the situations that Wu had going on or whatever, kind of giving her a space to, I guess, get her grievances out and explain shit or whatever the case may be, kind of pop her shit or whatever. So, you know, IGT and Mahia have also been subjected to her, you know what I'm saying, talking crazy to them, you know what I mean? But, you know, if you know Wu, you kind of just chunk that shit up, you know, it's regular scheduled programming. But as in a couple of days ago, I saw a couple of people advocating for Wu that ain't advocating for her no more. Now, it's not something that I'm necessarily laughing to make fun of, but it's just something we've seen time and time again. So it's not surprising. And that's Chanel and Peaches. I don't deal with Peaches like that, but I do fuck with Chanel. And Chanel may be somebody, she might be acquired taste around this motherfucker. Everybody may not fuck with Chanel and how she do what she do, but I've made it clear. And since I'm on my platform, I'm gonna make it clear the reason why I fuck with Chanel. I feel like Chanel was backed against the wall and had to do what she had to do. Whether it was something that I agree with or not, you can't tell a parent what limits to go when it comes to their child. What I do believe, what I saw is somebody taking up and being there for this lady with a tragic situation she went through, and then turning around and using that same pain to go against her. So for me, any reaction outside of that ain't to be explained. And when it comes to parenting, I don't talk about nobody kids on this bitch. You'll never hear me speak about nobody kids. I just won't go that low. I'll talk about no kids, no deceased. I just won't do it. That don't do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never do that shit. But I'll never judge a parent for feeling like that's something they had to do or whatever they feel like they got to do when it comes to their kid. And one thing about her son, which like I said, I hate speaking on kids, but one thing about Chanel's son, I didn't witness her motherfucking, I told Chanel this, I didn't witness her have a switch on this bitch. Say what you want, feel what you want about Chanel. I'm speaking about my experience. I don't witness her have a switch on this bitch when it comes to a kid. And for me, that's a lot. That speaks a lot more to her parenting than a lot of motherfuckers on here that I still will never bring up because I'm not that type. I'm not built like that. You know, I don't judge nobody for anything they've been through or lack of parenting or none of that shit. Everybody got their own flaws. But at the same time, I'm telling you my perspective of Chanel. So she may be acquired taste for some, but one thing about it, I done witnessed her stand in the paint and stand on business about shit. So that's why I respect Chanel. She was one of the people that was advocating for Wu as of late. Chanel was on a whole nother panel talking about something totally different that had nothing to do with Wu. And because I seen the way Chanel was riding for her and the respect that I thought that Wu extended to Chanel, I hit Chanel up when I seen Wu doing some crazy ass shit because I ain't gonna take it upon myself to take my time and reach out to Wu to try to encourage her. Been there, done that. Not doing it. So I hit up Chanel. Hey, Wu. But that's, you know, just genuine intentions. Like maybe you could talk to her. You know, maybe you can get through to her. It's not a good look about what's going on right now. I don't know Peaches like that, but I seen Peaches and Sin the other day advocating for her heavy. You know what I'm saying? So whether I agree personally with what she does or not, to see people trying to pour into her and trying to give her advice and trying to help her, for me, it's encouraging. It's like, okay, you know, she got people that give a fuck until they don't. Cause then today we found out that motherfucking she fell out with Peaches, and she definitely told her draws with Chanel yesterday, all in a matter of a live. I was in Chanel live, and then I ended up leaving, and I had asked Chanel before I left, had she talked to Wu, and she was like, nah, you know, she hit the link or whatever, Wu, but she hadn't talked to her really since I had reached out to her, kind of telling her to check on her type shit. And I had left, and when I came back, Chanel was going the fuck in on her. And in my mind, I'm just thinking to myself, like, God damn, what switched that fast? But see, that's kind of what I gathered, Chanel. She said she was mad I got on her ass. See, that's what I'm saying. So it's like after a person shows genuine interest in trying to help you and be there for you, and you tell your draws with them, then it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like shit. Why? Who is the next person on the outside looking in, thinking they any different? So that's kind of what was going on in Wu shit. And I told IGT to make sure that she hit my motherfucking link or come to my live so that I can cuss her out. And the reason being is because I know for a fact IGT and Mahia know exactly who they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? When she was up there, they know exactly who they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? She went from saying she don't trust nobody after what happened today to maybe she was gonna do a link up to Cream to she gonna if anybody want to talk to her, come to Mahia and IGT page to I'm gonna take a break to nah, not right now, but nah, I probably will. Like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Brandon had came in the chat and was saying like, you know, y'all giving this bitch a voice or some, and IGT was basically on shit like, you know, didn't appreciate, you know, sentiments about letting Wu do anything. Cause I mean, I get it. At the end of the day, we all on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We just, you know, passing around stories around this bitch. It just so happened that IGT went live and the Wu story was there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like IGT and Mahia in that moment was pacifying Wu or giving her an avenue to be more self-destructive. I just feel like it's another day on YouTube on StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that shit you can't put on the content creator, you know, or the panel holder. You know, shit just transpire on this bitch. And one thing you do know about being a content creator is you can't be blamed for every goddamn thing now. You know what I'm saying? So the way that one person will handle Wu versus the way that another person will handle Wu, it's just that. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge nobody for how they handle it because at one point in time, Wu may have been a person that was acceptable on your panel. You know what I'm saying? And somebody who you let kind of get her grievances off at one point at your panel until she pissed you off, and then you like fuck her. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand both point of views. The reason why I did say I was gonna cuss IGT out is because, like I say, her and Mahia know exactly who the fuck they dealing with. They know all the lies that she was telling. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't for them to pop her every goddamn time either. Because if you know, you know when it come to Wu. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Wu, you lying, and I know you lying because of this and that. You know what I'm saying? So if motherfuckers like a Mike Martin want to hit the link and because he get tired of that shit and want to get his shit off, go for it. You know what I'm saying? But at that point in time, I just feel like shit. You know, IGT and them, they just, you know, entertaining Wu and her shenanigans at that point. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't just something that they were like, you know, a lane that they was trying to provide for her to be reckless. You know what I'm saying? Wu was going to be reckless anyway, regardless of IGT or Mahia. So, you know, but she had it popping over there for shit show. Then it got into some race shit where, you know, SD was pissed off because SD was saying he don't fuck with the Woods. And by the Woods, he mean Pecker Woods. You know what I'm saying? So, he was definitely on his best Black History Month shit. But, you know, I fucks with SD. I started off fucking with SD. And then I stopped fucking with SD because he became a goofy to me. And then me and SD started fucking with each other again because I've always respected him. And I've always respected his mind. SD is very, very intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And I like that about him. I don't always agree with the goofy shit that he done did on this bitch. But I mean, you know, it's an app. You know what I'm saying? But I don't judge him for that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie and say that I didn't used to judge because I absolutely did. And all the jokes and trolling and shit like that. And I still might joke with him to this day, but it's tasteful because I really do fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, I'm not gonna lie when it comes to Mike Martin, bro, like a lot of Black people can't wait to use that race card against him. And you know, it's 2025 in the Mo3 sector, y'all. I'm still waiting to see or hear or for somebody to produce any type of evidence of Mike Martin saying the nigger with the hard ER. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like soon as he's getting on your ass or whatever, motherfuckers quick to throw up that race card and say he's a racist. But like he said, in Wu's case, it was just a couple of weeks ago where she was like, get him, Mike, get him, Mike. And now today, stay out of Black people business. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just, I think that that's an easy cop out that motherfuckers use that don't want to stand on business when he get to calling that bullshit out. And that's just how I feel. And I can't say that I was tuned in too much to understand if that was the case with him and SD, but I know he was on his best Black History Month shit. And I do recall a time where, like I told SD in the chat, he might have missed it or what, but I did tell him at a time. I do recall Mike advocating for him, because I was pissed off at Mike about it. He was saying he got shot. I didn't believe that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I was pissed off that Mike was even going for that shit the least bit. You know what I'm saying? And he was advocating to May about it. You know what I'm saying? So at one point in time, they were copacetic enough where they was respecting each other. So I just don't know, you know what I'm saying, where that shit changed. But you never know how shit changed around in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this shit go. Salute, Cardi K, sis. Love you too. I think Wu has potential to be great. However, she has trauma that caused mental illness or whatever. Until she take the proper steps to get her best potential, she will forever be this way. Yeah, man. All I got at this point for Wu is prayer. I don't even have conversation. I don't have energy. I'm only saying her name now because I'm going over the shit that happened in IGT shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, God bless that baby. Yeah, now she going at him. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. IGT, then you have a lot of patience. Yeah, but see, I didn't witness IGT not have patience either with her. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know. You know what I'm saying? She just up there kind of in the wind with the shit. You know that girl was up there lying. Salute, Kitty. Salute, y'all. Salute, salute, salute. So yeah, man. What's up, Coco? Sid? Straight balling. What's up with it? So yeah, man. I don't know exactly what ended up making SD feel like he wanted to go on that rant as far as, the race shit goes, but I do know that Mike be going hard, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times, and motherfuckers cannot take. And that's kind of what I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying? That's just kind of what that be giving. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me do it like this. Boom. Copy. Here we go. We'll drop the link in this motherfucker. What's up, Mercury Minded? What else we got going on in this bitch? So I know that TT had a live where so I tipped into TT live a little bit, y'all. A little bit I tipped in there, and I seen that Gina was on the panel with TT and who she called Double Digit now. But they were talking about Peaches. And so they were, kind of talking in copacetic. So now it's just kind of like, we posed that question. I don't know if anybody was in TT Live or whatever to know what I'm talking about, but like, do y'all think that Gina is done with Double Digit, like she said? Because they was seeming mighty copacetic, and I mean, 88 did say that she would be back. So, I don't know. I really thought Wu was taking Chanel advice and Lenny. No, the fuck you did not. See, she finna piss me off. Bro. Hold on, bro. She finna piss me the fuck off. You better be lucky. I got some more downloading and shit to do. I thought that this what's the name had downloaded by now, because you pissing me the fuck off. And I can't even play the song that I really want to motherfucking play. Like, should I fucking, bro? Like, I'm really trying not to spaz out, bro. I'm trying not to spaz out. Because IGT, that's that bullshit I'm talking about. That's why I told you to come over here so I can cuss you out. Should I cuss out, y'all?
See, I gotta see. Just say no. Just say no. No, I gotta see. I gotta see. Just say no. Just say no. No, I gotta see.
I gotta see. I gotta see. That's that bullshit I'm talking about. Hey, Jelly Bean, what is that thumbnail my ass? Yes, question everything TV. I'm glad you questioned that. That would be my cakes. You're welcome. Hold on, y'all. We got a visitor. We got a visitor. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 motherfucking second, y'all. Because we're going to do this shit the right way. Hold on.
What's up, Bean Baby?
What's up with it, Chanel? See, I thought you was somebody else. That's okay. I thought you was somebody else. I thought you was somebody else.
You was ready.
I was ready to get on.
Ain't got to get ready. Fuck you talking about. Let's go.
I was ready to get on her top. You hear me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Real shit. So, but yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this. Did you happen to see TT live?
Yeah, I did. I had ended up going live a little bit ago before you went live, and I talked about what I seen. Yeah, I did.
Can
Go
you
ahead.
please brief me? Because I only got in for that little bit, and then I couldn't, I couldn't stay. So I missed everything else.
Okay, so the Down syndrome chick was over there. The two, they call her the 2-digit hoe. She was up there. And they basically was talking about how Wu spiraling, and they called CPS and they couldn't play the recording because the people said they couldn't play it and shit like that. And TT was basically soaking it up, But for me, it was weird because I understand Wu your enemy, but at the same time, look at who you got on the panel giving you this information, right? Mm-hmm. So, long story short, Room Shaker ended up hitting the link. I don't even fuck with her, but I understood what she was saying. She like, nah, hold up. How you letting them sit up here and tell you all this? And them bitches, they ain't perfect mothers. That bitch over there ain't got her kids. And then they start arguing. They jump Room Shaker on the panel. And instead of her dropping them because she fucks with Room Shaker heavier than them, she ended the live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I ended up going live right after. And then when I was live in the match, Room Shaker went live, but I didn't see hers. But yeah, I was like, that was weird. You know what I'm saying? To me. Because you wasn't a 2-digit lady fan either. You talked a lot of shit about her. You had her family on your panel. You did motherfucking story times with the sister and the auntie. Now all of a sudden, she credible? A bitch who kids was taken, terminated, and some more shit. She credible? It was a shit show. She looked stupid to me. And I don't fuck around over there anyway. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but see, I'm glad that you said that because I fucks with TT, so your opinion is something that's a conversational piece because you got a point. At the end of the day, a lot of the times, motherfuckers forget who people showed themselves to be on here. So I wasn't there to see, but I can understand Room Shaker's frustration if that's what it was given, because how much do we hold, they feet to the fire based off of the information, based off the past and the history of these people. You know what I mean? So I can understand that. And I thought that she fucked with Room Shaker heavy, you know what I'm saying? To be able to at least have that conversation. So that's interesting though. And
Room Shaker can go dark. She wasn't disrespectful, I can say, and she didn't go dark and they jumped her. She was fat this, letting her daughter get this, you know what I'm saying? It went there and she hadn't said nothing about nobody kids. She was just saying the history and what's been shown and proven amongst the two. And the people in the chat are not going with what they're selling. So you're opening up the box for people to come up here and give their input. But now they want to jump on people and argue and control the narrative because you opened up the panel for them. I understood exactly what she was saying, and I don't have to fuck with her to understand that. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what it was giving. Yeah.
Right.
It was crazy. But yeah.
Let me ask you this, because this is what I'm talking about. I really did, though, because she said she was going to take her advice because it was good. Let me ask you this, Chanel. When you decided that you was even going to be any type of voice of reason for Wu, like you decided that on your own merit, right? It wasn't
on
like
my own.
Right. And what inside of you, Chanel, made you feel like that's something you wanted to do for her?
Me being a woman and me being a mother and a woman, she hit me on the back end. We was actually on a FaceTime and she was distraught and upset with shit going on in her real life. And I tried to be the voice of reason, telling her she can turn everything around. You got to work on self, though. You can't expect your life to fall in order when you're not prioritizing getting your shit together, because ain't nobody going to do that for you. Okay? And all the mistakes that you have made along the way, you'll be able to repair that. But you got to get you together first before anybody else take you serious or believe anything that you're saying. It's easy to say it, but you got your actions speak louder than your words, you know? So I tried to help the girl out. But also, when you wrong, I'm going to hold you to it and tell you, nah, you got to take accountability now. This, and the third. And she didn't like that. She didn't like that I wouldn't side with what she was doing was okay. And it wasn't. It was not okay. And then now I'm a baby unaliver and, you know, shit like this and that. Yeah.
Which is, so tacky to always resort to that whenever it comes to smoke with you. Like, the same people that was so, I can recall her not too long ago being on your panel, damn near in tears behind the pain that, people was putting that shit in your face about your child. You know what I'm saying? Only to turn back around and use it to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Just like the girl did. Like, that shit is so lame. Like, ugh. I didn't need your fake sympathy from the beginning. If it was that easy for you to turn around and use it, you know what I'm saying?
Correct. And that's, again, you doing things like that. Now look how Carmen spent the block today. You got 15, 20 lives going up on you. People flatlining you, over and over. And you still have not logged off of here and try to get yourself together, because what's going to happen is you're going to end up losing that child that you have. You are. And then you're going to end up institutionalized. If they feel you're not competent to go sit in jail, they're going to put your ass in an asylum. That's just what's going to happen. And at the end of it, you can't blame nobody but yourself for the actions that you had taken with getting on here, cutting the camera on, fighting that man, hitting your child, doing all these things. You did these things to yourself. So you have to be mad at self. You got to acknowledge what you done, because nobody did this to you. You created all this chaos for yourself. So you got to be able to soak that shit up.
And see, that's the thing. Like, salute to y'all coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like, share the live. We streaming on both pages, Jelly Bean and the Bean Bag. So y'all could be in either chat or whatever. Make sure you hit the like and share out though. But that be the thing though, Chanel. Your positioning was out the kindness of your heart, because this lady hit you up distraught, and you felt compelled as a woman to do all you could. And so we've seen this with her and other people so many times before, only for it to go to shit. So when you speak life into somebody or you try to encourage somebody, only for them to turn it around on you at any given point at the drop of a hat, and you realize, okay, it ain't shit that I could do for this person or whatever. It's like she done gone through so many of yous. You know what I'm saying? She done gone through so many Chanels who done tried so desperately to get through to her. Coolin was just on IGT panel the other day saying that she was trying to, talk to Wu or whatever. She was on the phone with Wu on the back end on a IG call with her, trying to calm her down. Wu got word of something on the live and hit the panel while they on the phone. So then, Coolin like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done did all I could. But then Wu hit the panel like, oh, no, Coolin, I'm going to listen to you. I listen to you. But that just be blowing smoke. I don't think she hear anything. And that's the problem, though. Maybe that's what needs to happen in order for her to really shake back. Because it ain't going to take nobody off of YouTube. That's clear. It ain't going to take nobody off of this bitch to get through to her. It's going to take her hitting that brick wall. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and at the same time, when everything did unfold prior to this, I'm saying with the Larry incident, when she did that, I was like, why would you turn the camera on? Then
Right.
nobody would be able to even give an opinion about any of it. Why did you even turn the camera on? Then you
Right.
kicked it up a notch by saying, oh, well, he didn't go to the hospital. I was running a play. Girl, you had your neighbor or whoever you had acting like it was his mother say that he left in an ambulance going to the hospital. Then, not only that, you said that he was sleeping and wouldn't wake up. I mean, it was
Right.
crazy.
Yeah,
The
that's the
detail.
thing. Did you see that shit on Seeing Live, Chanel?
No, what happened on her live?
Chanel, this motherfucker, they was on that bitch, Wu and his mama trying to make sure the nigga was still alive. They was on the phone on some shit like he not moving. Go put your finger under his nose, not hearing, not feeling him breathe and shit. Finally, I guess the mama or the sister went over and was trying to wake him up, and she said he finally moved because her hair tickled his nose or some shit. But they was on the phone on some shit. Sin was damn near like, okay, y'all, call 911 at this point. If he not moving, and he like, it was almost like they both were trying to figure out if he was unalived on the live.
Right. That now that's disturbing and sick. Now,
Come on, man.
why wouldn't you call 911 if you was unsure if he was breathing? And what kind of mother? Because I seen the clip from Broadway where they said this was the mother. I ran that live back because he had still had it up, and I was actually able to listen to it. I don't believe that was a mother speaking at all because she was not distraught. She was very low monotone, just a flat voice. His head, right? His head leaked. I don't know. No, I'm his mother. Like, she was very like not nonchalant, not giving a fuck. A mother I wouldn't give a fuck if he wasn't around. At the end of the day, your son is leaking. You know detail in depth of what happened because they have a history of what? Fighting.
Right.
So,
Right.
I mean, come on, man. I don't believe that was the mother. I think that was somebody she had get on here and pretend like it was his mother. I don't believe that was the mother at all.
Any of y'all in the chat, if y'all seen that live where the mother, quote unquote, came on B-Way shit, drop a 1 and drop a 1 if you agree. Well, let me say this. Drop a 1 if you seen the live and you agree with Chanel that wasn't that mama. And Manny, so what's going on is it pretty much is about Wu and what she got going on the last few days or whatever. She been kicking up dust. That's kind of what we talking about. She had a situation where she got into it with Larry. We don't know what the reason was for or whatever, but she turned the camera on and showed him
Jelly. She said, now let me just stop you right there real quick with this thought. The night that they got into it, I'm on my phone, but I can screenshot it to you. And IG, she called me from 1 a.m. up until 3 a.m, and I ended up waking up. She said it was because he embarrassed her about on live something about feed the little boy. I don't know. That's how it started. That's what she said.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I had got a call. My bad. I had got a call. Hold on real quick. Let me send this message out real quick. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, first she said it was his mother, and then on Broadway, then on then she turned around and said it was the sister. But if you go back and you play both of the lives, it's the same person talking.
Okay, so
did switch roles.
All of these ones down here, everybody that has seen it pretty much share your same sentiments about how that wasn't the damn mama. What's up, Mama T? So before I had got a call, you came on, Chanel, you were saying something, but that's when I got the call. What was you saying? Because you was like, let me stop you right there, Jelly Bean. What was you finna say?
Oh, okay. So the night that it happened, the fight where she turned the camera on, going from panel to panel, she had called me. it was like 1:30 in the morning. Then she hit me back at 2:30. Then she hit me back at 3:30. And she said her and Larry had got into it because he was starting shit with her about feeding the baby. And I said, that makes no sense. I was half-ass asleep. So I couldn't make no sense out of it. So that's when I talked to her the next day, which was the same day, but it was wee hours of the morning. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was just like, that don't even sound right. So I didn't
why
even...
you can't hit the link? Because I mean, everybody know you got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? Why you can't...
Mm-hmm.
This is a safe space over here, Kareem. You good over here. I don't. This ain't. We really just because Chanel she's the one that speak to Woo behind the scenes and shit. So she would know more about the bullshit that she got going on than I would. But you actually dated this lady. So at any point, if you want to hit the link and get your shit out, feel free. But Chanel, I didn't know she called you that night. I didn't realize she called you that night. That's crazy.
Yeah,
so it was behind the baby not eating because they said
that's what she said.
Okay.
That's what you see what I'm saying? That's what, and that didn't even sound right. And 3 in the morning, I'm not about to go back and forth with nobody. I'm rolling back over, going to bed. I'm pregnant. I gotta go to sleep.
Right.
So the next morning, she hit me up, but I was talking to somebody else, and I didn't get a chance to call her back. And then that's when everything started unfolding. More and more people was going live about it. And then Monroe ended up being live, and I had dropped down in her chat and saluted her. And you know what I'm saying? So I was moving around on the YouTube streets. So she was mad about that because she said it. You was in Monroe chat. Girl, I can go to anybody's chat that I want to go to. Just because you don't like her, that girl ain't did me nothing.
Absolutely.
I can go where I want to go. You know?
Right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and she said that she told me that Coolin had hit her up and told her don't hit nobody panel, go live on her own panel or whatever. But my thing is, it was already late for that because it unfolded and you put that woman on Broadway panel. You know what I'm saying? You tried to hit the link, but they had a bag on her. So that's when a woman... Huh?
Go ahead, my bad. No, I was saluting Coolin. Go ahead, my bad.
Oh, yeah, no. So at this point, you had already put people in it. Yeah. You know? And when I was live, she had dropped down in my chat asking for Fifi information. And I was like, for one, don't come in my chat doing that. For two, if I didn't respond back to you in a DM about it, that means figure it out because you had her dancing over there with you. Now you got a problem with her and you want to run to me for her shit. No, that's not how it works over here. So then she ended up hitting the link.
So that's okay. So now I get the timeline. So look, because we could just gonna put it out there. After I had hit you, you know, you had hit me back. I guess after you had dropped off the panel or whatever, but I was on IGT panel or whatever, and I hit you back, and I told you, hey, why I hit you up or whatever, and then you end up going live. So during that live, that's when because you remember I came in there at some point, and I asked you, had you talked to her? So she had already came in there before.
Yeah, she dropped. Yeah, she had dropped down, and then she came back, and she came on the link. I had two people. I can't remember if it was Meek and This Ain't What You Want. It was two people. I said, go get her and ask her to come hit the link real quick. I had somebody go and get her so she can hit the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Walker. So basically, when she hit the link, because she had a problem with you being in
Monroe.
Yeah, she had a problem with you being in Monroe chat, and then from the chat, she was saying this shit.
She said it. Yeah, she said it in my chat, but then she had left. I guess she was mad and she left, and I had them go and get her. So when she came back and she got on my link, she was like, "Why it seem like you against me?" I said, "Because you being defensive. I'm asking you a question." I said, "Why did you call a psych hospital trying to have somebody institutionalized and CPS?" Right. I said, "Why did you do that, Woo?" And then she having another interview with my daughter. She having my interview with my daughter. I said, "Wait a minute, Woo. Your daughter is a dog. Nobody can make your daughter get up here and say anything. You can't call your daughter and have the conversation with her
Right.
and ask her not to get on YouTube, why are you calling on somebody else? That don't make no sense.
Right.
And she was like, because you don't know, that bitch said that Young Thug was her baby daddy and all this other shit, saying how the girl was delusional and shit that didn't have nothing to do with her calling an institution trying to get that girl locked up because the girl had a live set up for part 2 with her daughter. So I said, whoa, I'm gonna keep it real. From watching her, she does not look like a dope head, and she always well kept, and her daughter. So I don't agree with that. I said I don't agree with that. Oh, Chanel, you just trying to take her side. I said it ain't about a side. It's about you taking accountability and what the fuck you just did. That was disgusting, and it wasn't necessary. So my moderator in the chat, this ain't what you want, aka my sister, dropped in the chat and repeated something that Woo daughter said. Well, Woo, your daughter said that you unfit and you ain't never been a mother. She started calling her all kind of bitches. Right. She started trying to, going off on her. So she hit the link and her name is on her account when she came up. So Woo called her name out and was like, I'm a doctor. And I was like, nah, we ain't doing none of that because she ain't attack you. She repeated what your fucking daughter said on YouTube. So then she dropped off the panel, got in my chat, and was like, bitch, I got something for you, ho. I got you. You killed your baby. So I snatched the wrench and blocked her. Then she came back in there from her backup page or whatever. And she was like, ain't no threat. It's a promise. I got you, bitch. And then that's when she, went live and was popping her shit.
Now, see, that's the thing, though. You know, you self-sabotaging at that moment because you got defensive with the person that's holding you accountable and wanting you to hold yourself accountable. But that's the story we've seen so many times before. So you fuck over your own self when you got genuine people on the outside of this YouTube shit, because it can be some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fuckos in this bitch. So when you got somebody on the side that's really trying to be real, really trying to pour into you, really trying to encourage you out of this shit, and you fuck that over, you know, you leave a door closed for anybody to waste any type of breath on you. You know what I'm saying? Or fuck with you at all. But you know, not my monkey, not my show when it come to Woo, because at the end of the day, like I said, this ain't nothing new that we've seen. And I mean, it wasn't no different in IGT chat. A lot of people was trying to encourage her, tell her advice, but she wasn't reading that shit. She took everything offensive and she was disrespecting everybody that she felt like didn't share the same opinions that she did. And you know, just not trying to take accountability for shit, you know. And even with her saying shit like, yeah, this is a safe space, I trust my head and IGT, da da da. That's what another reason why I told IGT I was gonna cuss her out, because it ain't about no motherfucking safe space or trusting no motherfucking body. You a chaos demon, no matter where you at. And IGT and them, they know. That's why when IGT say shit like, because she said, I really thought she was gonna listen to Chanel or whatever. I'm pretty sure, Chanel, you don't plan on wasting your motherfucking breath. So if you telling somebody something and they asking you for any advice, you gonna hope to God that they take heed to what you say. But once they show you that they don't give a damn, is you gonna keep wasting your time?
Hell no.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. But IGT be knowing that shit about motherfucking Woo. So for her to say no shit, like it's the same thing what she told Coolin. She told Coolin yesterday, yeah, Coolin, you know, I'm listening to you. And Coolin was trying to talk to her then. She wouldn't let her talk about certain shit. So, you know, it's just whatever. Kareem, I get you gotta watch your mouth or whatever, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, we don't gotta talk about, you know what I'm saying? Well, we could talk about you if you want to, you know, it ain't no pressure though to hit the link or not hit the link. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be incriminating yourself or anything. So I feel you. Look, now she's talking about, yeah, I know, Jelly. Yeah, so cut the bullshit just because y'all had a good day and shit. That's all I'm saying. But let me see what else I was gonna talk about, because I had something else I wanted to talk about. Cardi, what you mean people were saying that wasn't Larry? Because that was definitely Larry. And did you see CM post that he was a chomo, Chanel?
But Big Baby had hit my link that night and she didn't say nothing to her. She just said, well, you know you wrong. And then she started dragging Big Baby and trying to talk about her kid, and I stopped her. I had to keep you was in that live. I had to keep circling her back you know, because she was
Oh
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
come
yeah,
on, man.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I remember. I remember.
I'm not gonna drop Big Baby, and I'm not gonna let you drag her.
Right,
People, they can have their opinion. This is shit that you put out here, man. You put this shit out here,
right,
so you can't be mad that people got questions and want to talk about it.
right.
This is all at your expense, literally.
Or people that don't
Everything is
have
so-
like,
Huh?
or people that you know what I'm saying, like people, you know, they have a difference of opinion than you, don't mean they coming against you, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't gotta agree with you, and that's if that's the case, they damn near just as fucked up as you. You need somebody to tell you when you fucking up.
But see, she wanted me to lie and say, Chanel, didn't I tell you that he fought me? Well, you didn't have any marks on you earlier that day. And how you got those marks, they don't look like you were being assaulted. It looked to me as if she pulled her own dreads out. It don't look like he had beat her up, but that's just my opinion. And I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't. Now, they said today the audio came out that she did it herself, but that's what we had already said that night.
Right.
Because there's no way that he assaulted her in that manner when he was balled up in a fetal position, defenseless. He was defenseless.
Right.
It's impossible.
And you're not scared of nobody. That's nobody in that position is a threat.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't no threat. So how were you defending yourself?
It's crazy.
I think she did that to try to. I think that was like a cover up because she didn't want to look like she was the aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
So if something popped off, if something did pop off, she could say, well, he did this to me. Because we know when the police is called during a domestic violence dispute, one of us are going to go to jail. Okay, they're taking somebody in. Regardless if the other person don't want to press charges or not.
Look, okay. Hold on. So that's what I said in IGT chat, Chanel, because she was saying that she said that the police came and they was like, you know what I'm saying, hey ma'am, how you doing? And she said, I'm doing better now that you guys are here. So then she said, they was like, do you want to press charges? And she was like, no. But my thing is, if you were the one abused, they're not finna, somebody gotta go.
Yeah, they taking they taking somebody.
Like, come on, the state don't pick that up. You can't tell them, no, I don't want to press charges. And even though you told them that he put his hands on you, can't tell them, but I don't want y'all to do nothing about it. They gonna do something about it anyway. Especially Texas. They picking that shit up. Let me see. Erica say, man, if you go back to B-Way Live when she first came up, she had nothing that I could see on her face. Then she was in the backseat showing injury marks on her face. See?
Yeah. You know, they said, I don't know about her history, but more and more videos, you know, were sent to me over last night after everything unfolded. And from what it looked like, she'd been, you know, assaulting that man within his home. If somebody, she said on my panel that first night, you can go back and listen, that he was abusing her. I offered to help her find a shelter to take her child to get out of that man's house if that's what he doing. And she skipped right over that. So that let me know you're not being abused because you don't want to take you and your child out of the home. You want to stay. So that means you're the abuser, bitch. Because who's going to stay in somebody's home?
Chanel, I heard you say verbatim. Do you want to go like to a shelter or something? I'll help you look up places that you can go, you and your child, for you to be safe. And you said that the bitch never wanted to stay there. She kept going around that shit. She never said, yeah, I want to go somewhere to be safe. You kept offering shit to her, and she kept going looking over that shit because that shit wasn't important because she wasn't in a dangerous situation. Period.
Correct. So it was offered.
Verbatim.
Yeah, it was offered. I offered to get on the phone and find somewhere for her to go to. And that's not what she wanted to do. She wanted to stay in that man's house. So at the end of it, Larry family, they need to get her out of the home, do the eviction process or whatever, and get her out of there. Because that's not your house. You don't have the right to put your hands on her.
What's up,
You
baby?
don't, It's sick, it's disgusting. Get your ass home.
So check this out, Chanel. Literally, when we was over there at IGT shit, because she had a pretty lengthy live. We was over there, and they had visited that shit that she was going through with him or whatever. And then, this was probably like a couple hours into the live, maybe 3 hours into the live. Somebody in the comments said, I think it was Cupcakes that actually said, then Wu just got out of jail or some shit like that. And Wu was like, no, they lying. I ain't get out of jail. And Cupcake was like, Cap, and then you hit a panel when you got it. You hit, I forgot who live it was, she said, but she said you hit somebody panel when you got out. Woo, woo. And so then she finally ended up saying that she did go to jail or whatever. And so IGT asked her, she said, Woo, what the fuck? So you just recently was in jail? What you go to jail for? You know what she said?
What?
Beating Larry ass like a badge of honor. Like a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it was a little chuckles exchange or whatever, because it's like, why the fuck would you say that shit? But in reality, she mean that shit. And that's something that's regular scheduled programming around that bitch.
Yeah, he a victim in his own home. And when I put her backstage and she had cut the camera on to show him, my live, it was like 2:30 in the morning my time, so it probably was like 1:30 their time. They like an hour or two difference behind me on Central Time. What disturbed me the most was the child was still dressed in his outside clothes on with a coat on in a fetal position on the couch. Like, what the fuck is really going on?
Right.
What's going on? Like, you online hollering and screaming, all the lights on in the motherfucking house. Your child not even in the bed. Like, it's just like you're doing it's the child gonna be traumatized at this point. Larry and the motherfucking child. You hear me?
Yeah.
Larry and the child. It ain't right. And she didn't care.
She said that, because you brought it up already when you were saying, what's up, Lil Wayne fans? Salute, baby. Salute y'all coming in. Hit the like, share the live. We streaming on both pages. Jelly Bean and the Beanbag. Y'all can definitely hit that Cash App too. Jelly B06. Don't be shy. We in this bitch. But look, Chanel, you said you made mention of earlier how you was basically on some shit like damn, what did you say? I want to get your words right because it plays right into this point I'm finna make. You said originally from the jump she would never be in this situation had she turned that fucking camera on to show the world what the fuck she was showing her, right? So at the end of the day, it's like when that was being brought up on IGT shit, you know what her defense was?
What?
It's so fucking crazy. It sounds so goddamn crazy and fucking asinine, bro. She said that the reason why she did that is because she thought she was spreading awareness. Because men get away with so much. Men get away with so much in this sector, and she wanted to prove a point that men got women fucked up and she will not be abused. And so she was spreading awareness by hitting this man over his head with a frying pan, with an iron skillet.
Nah.
Spreading awareness.
How are you bringing anything? You abusing a man within his home instead of getting your ass out of there and going on about your business. That show you the level of sick that she is. You hear me? That man could have not woke up.
Can you answer this question, Chanel, from my V?
Okay.
I don't know. I think
let me see.
I don't know if you might know. What's up,
last
Raven?
month? Wasn't she staying somewhere else when she was in the car on the phone? Don't forget the disco lights in the apartment while I go back. Just asking. Well, she said on my panel again that she left the daughter house because she wanted her to babysit and she was tired of babysitting. That's what she said on my panel yesterday. Because I asked her, why wouldn't you why you don't go to your daughter house or go over some of your family house?
Right.
Yeah, she don't fuck with her family. And when she was out there with the daughter wanted to keep her in the house with the grandbabies, I guess. And she didn't want to watch them. Which that didn't make any sense either, because you rather get your ass whooped then
Right.
stay at your daughter's house. That didn't make any sense. It didn't even sound right.
And make sure your child is safe.
Right. Mm-mm. Nah.
Yeah, she said she was spreading awareness. And so I don't know if you heard earlier too when she said that she takes her kids over there to her neighbor's house.
No, what neighbor? What neighbor?
Girl, she said they live like 4 houses down. What's up, royalty? Salute y'all coming in. She said they live like 4 houses down, and they get him from 8 to 12, and then he comes back, and then about 5 or 6, he goes back over there, and she go pick him up whenever she feel like it. And sometimes if he want to, he can spend a night or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes she'll go get him. She can go get him whenever she want to.
Wow, no. I didn't know about anything about the child being with the neighbor, and hell no, I didn't know that. I thought the child stayed in the home with her and Larry the whole time, from my understanding.
Daycare schedule.
Yeah, right.
And it's 4 houses down.
Correct.
So what are you doing in between that time on YouTube? You on YouTube with it, and he's 4 houses. Like, it's just, yeah, that shit disturbing, bro. That shit is disturbing. You got this man, you got your baby on a schedule with your neighbors 4 houses down. What? The imaginary.
My bad. I was talking to your nephew. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, you good. Shout out to Lil Chase, man. The imaginary Mexican lady. See, so is she Mexican, Erica? Is that who she said? She said she was Mexican.
I didn't know anything about that. That's the first time I heard it.
Yeah, see, or what? Her taking her over there, taking her baby.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I never heard about the neighbor.
Yeah, I just heard that. I think she said that today on IGT shit. I just recently heard that, whether it was today or yesterday. She just said that shit. See, look, here go Mercury. Mercury say she said it on Peaches Live. She said he was over there and he came back at 2 a.m. Like, that's a better question, Beanie. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, you know, look, Lou Jean.
Well, that would make sense, Jelly, because remember I said on my live it was like 2:30 in the morning, and the little boy had his coat on the couch like he just came from outside.
Right. Yeah. Damn.
Okay. So let's go.
You just said that shit. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So right. That's crazy, man. Lil Jean, we was on IGT panel yesterday, and Coolin said she was lying about that shit because she definitely went over there or whatever to him yesterday. I guess that's when she was dropping him off or something. But yeah, she said that they bought him that, but Coolin wasn't going. Coolin said she don't believe that shit. Somebody walked down to somebody's house on live and got him the other day that bought him a bike. Yeah, that's exactly what we was on IGT shit yesterday when that happened. She said they bought him that little moped bike looking thing. He 4 has it down. She home on YouTube drinking the beatboxes. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy, man. I listened to how Wu tried to play on IGT heartstrings, and see, that's why IGT be having me fucked up if she allow that shit, because she know better. She know way better. You know, sometimes Wu had them days where she tolerable, but motherfuckers don't forget who she is. Like, she's still, you know what I'm saying? She's still out for rocker, so you gotta take her with a grain of salt, literally, every day. You never know who you getting.
But you know, another thing I thought was weird that I had brought up in my live, she said that the Peaches chick, right, was helping her with the CPS case, because the CPS case got open after, you know, the fight circulated on YouTube. CPS was called and shit, right? So she said that the Peaches girl was supposed to be talking to the workers for her and giving them the live, showing when the Dusty chick had called them on her. And then when I was live, she sent the $5 cash app saying, for Wu, tell her to hush. Then she had hit my back chat and was like, Wu, you telling too much. Then I brought her up. I was like, Well, how is she telling too much? Because she just said you were supposed to be helping her with the CPS case and the police case, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I am helping her with the CPS case." But then the audio was played of her behind the scenes saying she really wasn't helping her, and she was basically playing on her top and in her face on the phone with the 2-digit bitch and the Down syndrome bitch on Transparent Talk. And then said that Sin only did the interview to get her link back to her. And then, I guess Sin and them, they cut her off. Because they like saying, like, why would you lie to me like that? I ain't told you no shit like that. But again, I thought it was weird how she was moving. Because if you helping her, why would you have them bitches up on the panel with her?
Yeah.
Like none of it made sense to me. What was going on? And then you were just mad for the very same thing when a man dragging your child. And them being over there, like, she's weird for sure. I don't never talk to her behind the scene. Only when I'm live, she don't even drop in my chat. She just send the cash out while I'm live. So I'm anyway. But I'm a part of how I see it, regardless.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Kareem say, go to my last comment being. What you say, Kareem? Hold on. Let me go see. Hold on. Where you at, Kareem? Okay. This one, Kareem, do we need to go back over my pictures of what that person did to me? Because I can post them on my community. Posting motherfuckers. Posting bitches. Is that what you're feeling? Posting motherfuckers. Shit. If that's the comment you talking about, Kareem, posting bitches. Do what you gotta do. Shit. I mean, at the end of the day, you went through what you went through. And however you feel like you gotta deal with that shit, Kareem. Whatever that look like. Nigga, if it mean posting on your community walls to refresh motherfuckers, do what you gotta do. Whatever you feel compelled to do. Shit. You the one that went through that shit. Shit, that's it ain't, at the end of the day, even though it's funny that she said that she was trying to spread awareness about domestic violence, it's funny that she would use that as an excuse, but it's not funny because niggas be getting their ass beat too. And it ain't right for women to put their hands on men either. Just as well as it ain't right for men to put their hands on women. So, we're not revisiting the whole DG and Eve shit, but coming up off that shit, like, I understand the importance of understanding that it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't happen from either party. You know what I'm saying? Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. Women, stop putting your hands on men. Men, stop putting your hands on women. Keep your hands to yourself. At the end of the day, keep your hands to your motherfucking self. And so we don't champion either one of those things. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, yeah, man, like, it ain't cool for her to be putting her hands on anybody, whether it is a Kareem, whether it is a Larry, anybody. And if anybody putting their hands on her, that ain't cool either. You know what I'm saying? But most definitely, we acknowledge the fact that women be putting their hands on men too, and that shit ain't cool. So yeah, do what you feel that you need to do, Kareem. Absolutely. Do what you feel you need to do. Because I'm going to tell you something. One thing about Kareem was always vocal and ready to, hit panels and all of this shit until after he had his whatever with Woo. Kareem ain't been a goddamn same. Let's just keep it real. Kareem ain't been the motherfucking same. And the way that I look at Kareem and the way that I view Kareem, I feel like he definitely, hold on, because I see my sister in here. Hold on. Salute, sis. What's up with it? The way that I view Kareem and the way that I look at him, like, he was easy to vibe with, easy to, get along with, would just kind of like have his way with wherever he would go because he was just good energy. Like, if we break this shit down for real, y'all, it wasn't until he got Woo pussy till shit changed for him. Now, Woo, see, this will fuck me up about it. Cause Woo said that, Kareem ate her pussy for 12 hours straight. She said he ate her pussy for 12 hours straight. Me, IGT, Mahel called Cap. Then she said, well, now it wasn't 12 hours straight. He'll wake up. And she said some term this nigga used to say. I don't remember what was the term she used that this nigga used to always say. But for the sake of this live, we gonna say the term is let's go, sugar baby. So like he would wake up every 2 hours and be like, let's go, sugar baby. And start rong, 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 rong. And this is the noise she made too, y'all. No bullshit. They would be asleep, and then he would wake up and be like, let's go, sugar baby. You know what I'm saying? All throughout 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, hold on, let me see what Kareem got to say. He say, facts being, I only had 2 rules. I don't cheat on me. 1, don't cheat on me. And most importantly, do not hit me. I already had that happen to me before, and she knew that. Yeah, that's fucked up, Kareem. That's fucked up. Real talk. That shit, ain't shit cool about that shit. Ain't shit cool about that. Let's go, B. I even got hospital paperwork to back up when I say, see that? Yeah, that man, I hate that you even got it. You know what I'm saying? But that's fucked up. That shit fucked up that you even got shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Behind, domestic violence in a relationship. But, so she said that basically, I guess, so I'm just imagining what, like every 2 hours, like if he's giving head over a span of 12 hours and y'all sleep and y'all wake up, how long is y'all sleep? Is y'all sleep for like 48 minutes and then he wake up and do it? Like, I'm confused. So how long is he? How long is he doing that shit? Because he's not doing that for a full 12 hours. You say y'all go to sleep and then wake up and he start back doing it. So how does that work? You know what I'm saying? Like, so she said that he ate a pussy off the bone. You know what I'm saying? Ate a pussy till it was raw, till it was numb. She also said that Kareem, you know what I'm saying, penetrated her till it hurt. He was a sex demon and he just loved sex, and she hurt him. But then she also said that his dick was little. You know what I'm saying? So if you are getting penetrated with a little dick, where's the pain? But that's not for me. Whatever. My thing is, regardless of their sex life, after their sex life, Kareem changed, man. He changed, man. The Kareem is not the same. You know what I'm saying? And Kareem was in the chat earlier and said, Kareem was popping his shit, y'all. Kareem told her earlier in IGT shit, he say, I told you to your face your box was trash. And what did he say? He said, I told you to your face your box was trash. I don't know if he said he did eat the pussy or he didn't eat the pussy, but he said something like, I ate the pussy. But y'all, this is how I know Kareem was for real, because he spelled 8 instead of ATE. He spelled the number EIGHT. He was on some shit like some HO pussy and spelled it EIGHT. You know what I'm saying?
Drop the link again, boo. I gotta switch phones.
Okay, bet. Let's see. He didn't spell it ATE. He spelled it EIGHT. That's when I knew that nigga was serious, man. This nigga don't got time for motherfucking correct word, correct spelling. Fuck is you talking about? I'm getting my shit off. This ain't no motherfucking SAT. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my shit off on a bitch. I don't give a fuck if it was ATE, EIGHT. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. But if that's when I knew that nigga was for real. So, salute to Kareem, man. I like I say, I miss Kareem being able to freely hit links and feel like he ain't got to worry about even visiting that time, because if I'm not mistaken, she brought up this man, you know what I'm saying, in IGT live on some shit. Dry brought him up, you know what I mean? Kareem really be trying to move the fuck on and, live his life, you know what I'm saying? And it just seems like he can't do that, If I was all them things she said I was, why didn't she call the police or block me or cut me off? I was married for years. Why would a woman marry a sexual demon. Plus, I have 3 kids. Let's go. Pop your shit, Green. Because this the thing about it. She had to like some about it. So it's like, now that she call you a funky trucker and your dick was little and you a sex demon and you all of this shit, like, you love that shit for 3 months or however long y'all was together. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's motherfucking go. And there you have it. He said I did spell it wrong because I'm sick of her lying on me. And that's, hey, say it, man. Shout out to Kareem. He say fuck a spelling. I feel you. I get it. Yeah, TC. He went to the hospital. Yeah. Real talk. Look at this freaky motherfucker. Let's get her right up there. Let's get her right up there. Speaking of that, I'm finna play a song, y'all, while I look at this menu real quick. Because I ain't got nobody on the panel to hold it down. But since China came in this bitch so freakified, let me play a song for her. And I'll be right back after this motherfucking song.
What?
Okay, we busy. Chanel, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I'm back. Yep, I hear you. We good.
Bet. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to look up some stuff real quick. We right back. That one was for the sex demons. Um, China came right in on the bullshit, so I went ahead and used that opportunity to look and see what I wanted to eat. So um, but y'all get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? Share the live. You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch. Okay, let me see
Yeah, what did
here.
you say, but when I had dropped down, what was you saying? Because I missed it. Because my other phone died. What you say?
Damn, I was just kind of ranting really about because Kareem was talking about how he wanted to show his pictures or whatever. Like he still got pictures um that from their situation or whatever. And he was like, do we need to go back down memory lane? Because I'll post on my community wall. And I just went into a rant about how at the end of the day, it ain't cool for men to put their hands on women and women to put their hands on men. So I told Kareem to do what the fuck he feel like he needs to motherfucking do. However that looks like. Do what the fuck he needs to motherfucking do. And he said he was saying he still had, paperwork, hospital paperwork and shit like that. And so somebody in the chat was like, damn, he went to the hospital. Like, hell yeah. Like this shit was serious. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay, sis, that's a bit. SD, salute my nigga. We were just kind of going over you. Well, I had kind of went over you in the beginning about your little situation you had with Mike. What you say, Chanel?
No, I was saying what's up to SD.
Okay. Yeah, man. So I was just basically telling Kareem do what he feel like he had to do because a lot of people, I guess, well, not even a lot of people, but it just kind of put things in perspective for somebody in the chat to ask or to say, like, damn, he went to the hospital, and it's just like, yeah, that's how real shit got when it came to him. And I
What
was
did
just
she
going,
do to him, Jelly?
oh yeah, she put his hands on him too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She put his hands on him too. That's a main reason why they, you know what I'm saying, went they separate ways. Because Kareem, he said it in the chat. He said he only had two rules: don't cheat on me and don't put your hands on me, because that's something he experienced in the past. So he didn't he once that happened, yeah, that was a whole thing. Like he had bruises and some more shit. Like, yeah. They was in a hotel room. He had to leave barefooted and shit. Like it, and I was just basically saying that he ain't been the same since he had Woo Pussy. Cause Kareem used to be a free spirit. He used to be around this bitch, be good energy, good light, no matter where he at on whoever panel, and could do that. Now he kind of gotta watch where he go, just so he won't be harassed and shit. Nigga don't even want to hit links and shit and just kind of like vibe no more because of the shit he went through with her. So Woo Pussy changed him.
Is this the one where she alleged he raped her?
On some shit, like, yeah, he wouldn't stop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know she had fought him and shit. Yeah. Girl. Yeah,
Bullshit.
that's sick.
He ain't even that tight, man. Like that nigga, he's such a like good nigga. Kareem don't even want to scratch with you for real. If he can have his way, he'll fuck with everybody in this bitch. Non-confrontational like a motherfucker.
That's crazy. So she took him through some shit where she put her hands on him, on this guy too, and then lied and slant everybody who come across her. This bitch, she's chaos. That's sickening in real time. Not on no use. I'm not saying on the app. I'm saying he was dealing with her on a serious note in real time, and this is who she is and what she did. Yeah, that's sickening. Right. Yeah, she's a demon. Girl, bad. I know he got the fuck on, far the fuck away. Cause I kind of remember when she was going on panels about that, saying that, making it seem like she was entitled for that man to pay one of her daughter bills or something, if I'm correct.
Right.
It was about a bill payment. Girl. So that's the trucker.
Too. Yeah, something, because I mean, he ain't literally, Chanel, the nigga ain't been the same. And I mean, rightfully so. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just he went through a lot dealing with her in a short time. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like the shit that he was doing shit, you could tell that it's taking a toll on him. It's clear.
Yeah. Yeah. But when I was in my row live, the daughter said that she seduces to lure men, and then she tears them apart. That's what the daughter was saying. This man. That's what she do. That's some sick shit. And not to have her own. You invading these people personal spaces to the point where you won't even leave, and you think you entitled to something. So she left Larry alone to go with them. Now she back over there with Larry. It's a pattern.
Right.
It's a pattern. But Kareem stood up for himself because he didn't stick around for that shit.
He did.
He broke loose.
Yeah. And he got the fuck, you know. And I mean, you know, you got to think about the how hard that is for a motherfucking narcissistic chaos demon, for real. You know what I'm saying? That she kind of he's out of her control. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like shit. He really stood on business and was like, "Girl, I'm not fucking with you." So what you do? You gotta flip that shit. You gotta flip it.
Oh yeah, because she could have had him locked up for a very long time playing them games.
Exactly, when he was the victim the whole time. And we've seen black women do this and white women do this, clear women do this to black men all the time. So that would have also been something that, you know, a lot of people would have been rallying behind. But when that shit ain't the case, that's what make it fucked up and harder for people that are real life victims. Because that's why motherfuckers don't turn a blind or turn a blind eye to the Me Too movement and shit like that, because bitches be lying. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at the end of the day, if that's something that was really going on, that's one thing. But to be lied about it, but to be lied on about it as a black man, like, bro, that's some
hell yeah. Because Grape don't have a statute of limitation, okay? Exactly. And when a woman is so cold, they ain't even gotta have DNA evidence. They could just book you on it. You hear me? It's a cold game. It's a cold game.
That shit is twisted. And for you to use that as something that you just want to see what it's gonna do shows how reckless you really are. Like, that shit ain't nothing to fucking play with. And the fact that you would play like that it speaks volumes. Like, that shit crazy. That shit crazy.
Yeah, that's sickening.
Yeah, I you know, at the end of the day, I wash my hands with trying to, you know, deal with Wu and her issues or whatever. What I do know for a fact is that, you know, when people are like that or whatever, like I said, they kind of low-key self-sabotage or whatever, they're gonna have to learn on their own. And that's just kind of where she at. She gotta learn on her own.
People gotta realize this didn't just start on YouTube. This is who she is, and she brought herself to YouTube. She unmasked herself and unhinged herself online. Let's be clear. She's been doing this shit clearly her whole life, right?
Right.
And you are terrorizing, tormenting, and traumatizing people because of the demons that's riding on your back. And you staying online doing shit like this is digging you a deeper hole for yourself. Because you doing this shit to people, they can press charges on you. That man could get you locked up. You see what I'm saying? Your lies can backfire on you. Alleging rape and abuse and shit like that. Because if that was going on, you would have ran straight to the hospital and reported him and did what you needed to do behind it. Right? You wouldn't be trying to blackmail him for no money and extort him to pay a bill. You see what I'm saying? And that in itself is sick, to show that you can hold that kind of power over a man because you want him to do what the fuck you want him to do. And if it ain't going your way, you gonna discard him and destroy him in any means necessary. Right. Absolutely not. Bitch, you have to be stopped.
That's the weakest shit ever. And then the type of bitches, that's the weakest shit ever, bro. And then the type of bitches that you really just want to put your hands on, because bitch, you dry fucking with our people for nothing. I ain't even trying to be no militant bitch or no shit like that. But it's like, when you doing that to a man, that shit hit different when you black and doing it to a black man, bitch. What the, like, come on, my nigga, you got a daddy. You know, some people got brothers, sons, uncles, pawpaw, whatever the fuck. Why is it so easy for you to do that shit and feel okay about it? I'll never understand it. That's just me. I can never get comfortable with no shit like that. I can never champion no shit like that. I can never understand no shit like that. So if that's the type of bitch that you is, yeah, you better stand the fuck away from me. You don't give a fuck, and that's yeah. I can't do you.
Your audio chopping, sis. Your audio. But yeah, that's what I'm
Um,
saying. And then you know, the shit that she was saying to me, I'm not stupid that far. You can tell me whatever, but that don't mean I'm gonna believe you. You know, from the things
how
from
sound now?
you say you sound good. Say something else.
Okay, bitch.
Yeah, you sound
Can
good.
you hear me?
From the
My shit
yep,
1 2.
yep, I hear
Okay,
you.
bitch.
From the things that she said from online to offline, it was always somebody else. It was never her. She's always the outsider and she's not in the equation. But all these problems become problematic because you did it. It's you.
Right.
It's self. You see what I'm saying? Like it's self-destruction. It's weird that a person will want to live in flight mode and fight mode every day of their life and not have any peace. You supposed to have peace,
Yeah.
and it's none, and it's none, and it will never be none. And people are watching you not because they agree with you. Some people want to see you destroy yourself because it's their own entertainment. It's a shit show when they click on your page.
Chanel,
Mm-mm.
look at the type of shit this nigga got to type behind
What
shit
do you
that she
say?
didn't put on.
Oh yeah, no
No need
means
no
no.
shit. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Like, come on, man. A nigga
Mm-hmm.
gotta come out and say that shit just to clear the air on some shit. Cause bitches don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
absolutely.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. And for her to be able to try to be vindictive and turn that around speaks, like I said, volumes because she unmasked who she really is. Ain't no telling how many other men that she and did this to, and she and put those allegations on. Like she's
Correct.
not wired right, you know? And the only kind
Correct.
of help that will help her first is God, first and foremost, right? Secondly, you will have to go into some type of institution where they can give you medication, therapy, and you can work your way outside of that because you caused lot of destruction and chaos in real time. And it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. I'm a mother. Fuck what anybody heard. My children would never thought anything ill or spoke anything ill of me. Your own bloodline, your child, the closest person to your heart who you gave life to, will rather air you out to a complete stranger than rebuild their relationship with you. You got to be a fucked up person, man. You see?
Come on now.
Like, ain't no way.
Come on now.
There's no way. I don't care what my mother's done or did. Ain't no way it's gonna get to a point of that. Like for me to speak ill of her and discard her like she a bitch on the street. Absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not. Hell no.
But do
Mm-mm.
you remember her actual? So before all of this, do you remember her actual mama coming on here doing just that?
No, I didn't see that. That's what I'm saying. I missed all of that. I didn't see that. So what did the mother say?
Chanel. First off, like I'm talking about outside of this situation, like as in like months ago, came on this bitch blasting her.
What did she say though? Like that's crazy.
You didn't know anything about that?
Hell no, I didn't know nothing about it. I just found out, got wind about the daughter.
Okay, so boom. Maybe a few months back, her daughter her mama end up, y'all gotta help me in this chat because I know good goddamn well, I be on a good leaf, y'all, but I know y'all remember this shit. At one point, her mama hit, I don't know if it was B-Way link or not, but she hit a link and I think it was Skull Mysterious. Link. And she was just kind of talking about Woo and shit like that, popping her shit. I'm talking about popping her shit, Chanel. The like basically saying how she like she dropped her kids off on the doorstep. She wish she would have swallowed her. I'm talking about going the fuck in on Wu. On some
So that
serious
lets
shit.
you know. So that lets you know right there, sis, that she's a sick ass individual. Her own mother, your mother, the woman who birthed you, gave you life. Cause see, I look at it like this: my mother carried me and my children. Cause if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be
Correct.
here, and my children wouldn't be here. That's your
Correct.
matriarch of your family, right?
Correct.
So for your mother to get on here, that speak fucking volumes to expose you to the fucking world. That means she wants nothing and absolutely nothing to do with you. She disowns you. I don't even know what that feel like. And I would
Hey,
never know what that feel like. That is disgusting.
Chanel, she said she wished she would have swallowed her.
That's fucked up. That she said she
Right.
didn't even want to give her life. Yeah.
Right.
She disgusted by her even being here on earth. Yeah.
Went in
That's
on her.
mm-hmm.
SD, we talking about Wu. I think Wu daughter was on here. I think that's what Chanel was talking about.
Yeah, so Monroe had an interview with the daughters and baby daddy and his wife. And basically they exposed her for never being a mother, beating and abandoning one of their brothers, being disrespectful, wanting to fight them. I mean, girl, the girl said something. It was so much for me to take in. I'm gonna be honest. I stopped screen recording this shit because it made me sick to my stomach. You hear me?
That's crazy.
You hear
Salute,
me?
Kiara. You
Because
already know. All views and opinions respected around this bitch. Salute, baby. Look,
she
look,
had
look,
told me. Go
look
ahead.
at royalty. Come on, look at royalty. I'm just reading
Her
the
mama
chat.
read the film.
Because
Wow.
I couldn't remember exactly every little detail, sis, but I'm telling you, she read her down. And people was talking about that afterwards, like, whoa, yo, mama came on here and said X, Y, and Z. You know, of course, she could only talk so much to try to cover that shit up, but like it really was like at that point, like, come on now, like, and even if her mama, because somebody in the chat said she thought that her mama was kind of slow too. Whether that's the case or not, the it's still not a good look. Like,
Absolutely not. Because on my live, I called a woman by the name of Diane just to show her, bitch, you said you were gonna dox my kids and my family, so let me show you I could find yours. And earlier today, I called a woman on my live. The woman was belligerent, disrespectful. She said, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. That bitch can crash and burn, and anybody affiliated and associated with that bitch can burn and die. Fuck you, bitches.
damn.
I said, well, ma'am, I was just calling to inform you that the bitch is crashing out, beating the fuck out of Larry online. She said
Damn.
she been beating his ass. We don't fuck with her. It's on my live. I did it earlier. It was only like a 40-minute live. I ain't bullshitting. That's what the lady said. Her name was Diane. More than nothing to do with her. So, and the daughter also said that she had 12 children. And then
Right.
she told me this.
Yeah. We heard
She
that from the
told me-
mama, Chanel. We heard that from the mama
Wow.
when she went in. We thought it was always 8. No, ma'am. 8 plus 4.
Yeah, see, she told me on the phone that her son was kidnapped by a friend. I said, well, that's impossible because they'll do an Amber Alert and the state will make a person who don't have custody of your child release them back to you. So, you know, me being me, I went and looked it up. I actually was able to find an article and the case record. The child was abused by her. And when the neighbors and family called the police on her, she abandoned the child. It's in black and white. Look it up. It happened in 2004 or 2005, if I'm not mistaken. I got the article. Yeah. But you told me the child was kidnapped.
Yeah, but it was. Let me ask you this, because I think I know what you're talking about. Was it in Port Arthur?
Let me check on my phone. I don't want to say it was, and I don't want to say it wasn't. Let me get it. It's on my phone.
Okay,
1 second.
because I think I
Okay.
might be familiar with that story. But yeah, Kareem,
I'm
I
the same.
absolutely remember that shit, Kareem. I absolutely. But I mean, once again, most of the time, if I'm speaking my opinion, whether I fuck with you or not, if I feel that compelled to hit the link and share my opinion, it's gonna always be tasteful. It's gonna always be respectful, whether I like you or not, because I took the time out to want to be heard. So if I hit the link and I share my opinion, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be for understanding, just so you can understand my point of view. I'm not apologizing for it or anything, but I'm choosing to express myself and take the time to express myself. So I'm not gonna waste my time being disrespectful and screaming and going back and forth, exchange a whole bunch of bullshit with somebody who you'll never smell their breath. So that was one of those
Okay, I
times.
got it.
Okay, bet. That was one of those times where I had ended up going up there to try to give my opinion to Wu, to try to help her. And of course, she looked at it as she always does, as being defensive, and started being disrespectful, in which at that point I could do that too. I just choose not to do that. I'd rather not do that. It's a waste of time to do that. It blow my high to do that. But if I have to, I will. So I definitely remember that. But yeah, was it PA Chanel?
Yeah, I'm sending it to you now. This is what it says. It says her name, first name, middle name, last name. It says the address of Village East in Port Arthur, abandoning a child for incident that occurred September 11th. It says Lynn Thomas Hunter, the block of the address in Warren Groves, injured a child for incident that occurred. So you abandoned the child after,
Yeah,
girl,
yeah. I told you, I knew that. Yeah, I seen that shit. I said it's so much, Chanel. That shit crazy. It's so much on this lady. Like, oh, we lost cause at this point. Cause I mean, with all this shit that you got going on in your life, all this trauma that you got backed up and shit, you got genuine motherfuckers on this app with all this weirdness that going on this app. You got genuine motherfuckers on the back end really trying to help you. And you fucked them up. Girl, I ain't got no sympathy for Wu.
Nah. Especially when I just simply told you was wrong. That wasn't cool. And for you to flip out on me, because I told you that to say I did something to my child like another sick ass bitch. Bitch, you're sick. And you're disgusting. And bitch, ain't no good gonna come to you. That's why you living like that.
Right.
And two things gonna happen. You either gonna be 6 feet under or in a 6x6 cell, bitch. One or the other. That's what's gonna happen to you. For real. Because you playing a deadly game.
Yeah.
You playing a deadly game.
For her career. That's exactly why I dropped down. Look, Mercury say now that Mysterious has closed the asylum, she gonna be loose and looking for a new home. Get ready, y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
Maybe she gonna run over there to IGT in my head.
Yeah, since she trusts him, and IGT is so motherfucking. All of a sudden, she a motherfucking believer, and think that all of a sudden she needs some shit.
Oh,
and she talking about she cooking this shit. She been cooking this whole motherfucking live, Chanel. We've been live going on 2 hours now. She been cooking this whole live. Now I know she like to boil the ribs a few slabs at a time. But goddamn, some of them bitches should have boiled down by now.
Yeah.
Some of them bitches been boiled down by now. Yeah.
For her to hit the link. Hit the link, IGT. She definitely gonna, she'll see. You know, sometimes people gotta get find out for themselves.
I'm telling you, IGT gonna piss me the fuck off if she start playing gullible behind fucking Wu. Real talk. What's up, Tang, baby? Look, she's talking about let's get Chanel on mute. We will not be getting Chanel on mute. Fuck.
Absolutely not. And hit the link, man.
Straight ball in. I'm on her motherfucking scalp. You understand? I'm on her motherfucking scalp. What's up, Craig? Just she talking about here I come. Yeah, wipe your forehead and come on.
Let's go. Fuck boiling the rib fried. I fry mans. I be fried. I eat fried rib.
I make some fried rib. What you talking about? Love me some fried ribs. Shit.
Me too.
But now, that's one thing about it though, Chanel. You right. If IGT is calling herself having, any type of grace for Woo at this point or whatever, it's gonna come to a point where she gonna regret that shit, like everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're right. She gonna learn.
Oh, she gonna learn fast because it's not gonna last
at all.
It's not gonna last. She can't dictate who on your panel. She can't dictate who in the chat and who chat you in. You supposed to stand for her and believe what she say and go with that dumb shit. Nah, unless you will go along and get mom. That's the only how it's gonna work. You feel me?
Right.
That's the only how. But I ain't going. And everybody not singing the same story. You showed it. You showed it.
Look, Kareem said.
Anybody can log on.
Kareem said, Chanel, that same person said Jackie unalive 3, and I always said I don't believe that, but I know she won't tell y'all that. Of course not.
Nah, that's too much like
you're right.
But see, this what she need to realize. The shit you run around here doing and saying, girl, you not rattling or bothering me at all. At all. Because at the end of the day, you the one miserable and suffering, and it shows. So you think that running around, dropping that in a comment or under a chat, that you gonna get me out of body? No, man, I'm just gonna expose you for the facts and the truth. I ain't gotta make up shit about you. You hear me? It's so much where we can start. For real.
It's just crazy, Chanel. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna put myself in front of somebody who I'm vulnerable behind, only to turn around and self-sabotage because they're not doing what I want them to do. Because I came to them to help me do or get through what I'm going through. So I can't tell them what to do or damn sure feel a way about what they doing if I need their help anyway. But I mean, that's just that childish ass shit. That's that shit on YouTube that the motherfuckers love to do. They don't want like certain people on your panel. They don't like certain people in your chat. They feel like because you know what I'm saying, call them sis or you call them bro, that you're not supposed to have certain people around based off of the past history that they had with the motherfucking. I ain't been a content creator for 6 months yet, and I didn't experience that shit, Chanel. I done under 10 lives and I didn't experience that shit. So
right.
And see, weak ass shit.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Had I went by what other people said, I wouldn't be here right now. She couldn't say anything about me or my deceased child, right? But I didn't go by what nobody else said or their past experience. Now, hard head make a soft ass. I can tell you lesson learned, and I can tell you now, I won't be so easy to give a person the benefit of the doubt because of this shit right here.
But that's just how you move, though, because you're not going to let anybody else dictate your relationship with anybody. You're going to make sure you have your own experience. So, yeah, it's a lesson learned for sure, but I keep learning that lesson over and over again before I go with what a motherfucker say. Let's see who the fuck is here.
Okay.
Don't turn your camera on because I don't want to see them ribs. I'm telling you that now.
Hello. What's up, y'all?
Hey, IJC.
Y'all ain't gonna be on my top in this chat when I'm trying to eat either. I was over here eating good.
Hey, one thing about it, man. Shout out to motherfucking me, IGT. IGT, no, I told her like that because I fucks with IGT. That's my problem. As far as my history in the Mo3 sector, I definitely let me take CB comment down for he cussed me out. Okay. So as far as the Mo3 sector, like I definitely think that I liked IGT way before I liked Mahel. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. So that's why I always control her motherfucking ass, because I fucks with me some motherfucking IGT. IGT ain't never fucking been weird. IGT ain't never motherfucking been fake. It's the same energy every time, everywhere we at, no matter where we at. And that's what I be on. If If it's smoke, let me know it's smoke. If you don't fuck with me,
Right.
don't play like you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you gonna keep that shit a bean every single time, then that's gonna be shown. And that's exactly what happens when it come to IGT. I ain't never got a question. You ain't never gonna see me in the chat typing at IGT reacting funny, all that old weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta worry about me saying no shit like that because IGT don't get it. My relationship with her has been consistent from the start of this shit. IGT, am I right?
Right. You completely right. 100.
From
I just don't. I just like. That's what I want people to always know about me. If I got an issue with you, you're gonna know I got an issue with you. If it's
Right.
if IGT don't make it known that she got an issue with you, please don't put that shoe on because it's not gonna fit.
That's
And I
all.
can't stand. I don't do fake beef. I don't.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you something, IGT. Motherfuckers finally made the, you know, at some point, motherfuckers was clicking like, okay, IGT and you know, Mahia, they a couple or whatever the case may be. But even when that was known, you still played your role in the background. You never tried to be seen. You never tried to be heard. You never wanted to use your nigga platform as an avenue to be seen or heard. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, if you pop out and pop your shit on his shit, you got the right to do that. But you never tried to be seen. And I respected that shit from you. You, like you said, you went live today and you had that shit jumping, but you hadn't been live before that in months, bro. But that's just the motion that you got on this bitch because people fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to do too much. I respect that shit. I never fuck with no boy ribs, bro, but I fucks with you.
You had to throw that in there. But yeah, no, like I don't even think people, y'all might not realize it on here the way that I be typing in chats and shit and popping my shit, but I'm really a shy ass person. Like I sit in the motherfucking house. I don't like people. I really don't. If you come knock on my door right now, Jelly, I'm not gonna answer that motherfucker. I'm a stand there and look at you out the window and wait till you leave. I'm not, that's just me. I don't fuck with people. I am a in-house, leave me alone type of person. I don't need no company.
I was just trying to get footage of the stove anyway. You had to let me in.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I ain't trying to be. I go live when the fuck I want to go live. A motherfucking bitch popping shit on me or talking shit about me going live on me is not gonna make me go live unless I the fuck want to. I don't have to be on this motherfucking app. Go ahead.
Let's switch gears real quick. Since you up here, let's switch gears real quick. Let me ask you something. I be watching, you know what I'm saying, how you move or whatever on this bitch. I see in the past the way that you move and the people that you affiliated with or whatever. Can you name somebody in this set? Because I'm gonna ask you this question, but okay, never mind. I'm gonna take it one step at a time. So in this sector, since you came in this bitch, IGT, can you name 3 people that you came into this sector with and got cool with, and you are still cool with to this day in 2025? And I ain't talking about people that you met off the app. I'm talking about on this app, the people that you gravitated to, the people that you may hold in high regard, maybe people that you talk to behind the scenes, maybe not, but 3 people that you started in this shit with or became acquainted with in the first couple of years of this shit, and you still maintain that relationship today. Can you name 3 people?
Absolutely. I can name a whole bunch of them.
Okay, give me 3.
Miss Danita.
Okay.
Straight Ballin'. Low Keys. Leisha B.
Okay, that's 4.
Miss Pooh Bear.
That's 5.
Pressure Unk.
6.
Legit Money.
7.
Shit, I can keep going. Like,
no, that's my point. That's my point.
I can keep going and going.
That's my point.
I can keep going and going. Miss Diana up in the motherfucking chat. Shit, bruv, my nigga, bruv, legit Money and bruv, them my motherfucking chat game brothers and D Banks, them my brothers right there, them my chat game brothers.
Okay, so look, that's my point. When it comes to the Mo3 sector, that's a question that I wouldn't even ask Chanel because Chanel didn't start in the Mo3 sector day one. You know what I'm saying? So her positioning and the people that she fuck with would be different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I can do the same thing. And it don't stop at 3. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
This lady on the screen right here, she not a white lady. That's a black lady. Her name is Cream. You know what I'm saying? That's my motherfucking sister. I don't give a damn what nobody say. But that's the person that I came in this bitch with, you know what I'm saying, when I was really getting my feet wet for real, and I'm still cool with. You know what I'm saying? I can name a lot of people just like you did. But my point is, and where I'm going with this shit is, I'm wondering how many people that started day one with this shit that can do that. Because honestly, whether it's on the app or behind the scenes, that's gonna speak to your character. Who to this day, can you say you came in this bitch with and you was riding with, and through all the years in 2025 in the state of this Mo3 sector today, who have you still maintained relationships with?
Right. Hey, yeah, I can keep going. From content creators to subs, I can keep on going. Shit.
So, you know, at the end of the day, it's a two-part question. So that was number one. Number two, how do you feel about the new wave of the Mo3 sector and the way that people I guess latch on to these relationships and stuff like that? Like, do you feel like it's authentic? Do you feel like that shit fake? Like, I mean, because obviously we've all agreed already on different panels, on your panel, on Mahel panel, we've already agreed that this a whole new Mo3 sector, right? So what do you think about the relationship you seen forming with the new booties around this bitch?
Okay, well, see, it's like I done had this conversation before about the new booties, because I mean, I can tell you it's a couple new booties like that I know for sure is new. But like in my mind, I'm like, these people ain't new, Jelly. These people done changed their name.
Okay.
Acting like they knew. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. A lot of these people have changed their name, changed pages, and it's the same people from back in the day. But there is some new ones, like China. I've never seen China ever, so I know for a fact she knew.
Well, you know, China came from Ratchet. And
I've never seen China to
Ratchet, she was at Sin, but she had a different name though. She had a different name. So when you say that, you have a point, because China is one of the ones. China, she's not like day one, but China been around a while. She just, that wasn't her name. But I did see her other name in other chats before, a long time ago. But you saying this motherfuckers that got the that is the same motherfuckers pretending to be new booties, but really they just changed the name.
Hey, that's my opinion. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but baby, listen, that's just how I feel. Because I be seeing a lot of these new pages talking about some old shit that only, you know what I'm saying, we would know back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm like, hold on, you knew. I ain't never seen your name before, but you talking about what was going on back then in the chat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you knew what? How you knew? You can't be new. Yeah, I know you. You just got to do a different name. That's just my opinion, though. They might be new. They might not be. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So I really, that's my take on that.
Okay. Well, you know, I had spoke about on your panel, I think yesterday or whatever, when we was talking with Cooling or whatever. I was saying how basically I find myself in this new wave of the Mo3 sector. I find myself feeling safe and feeling more comfortable at some of the home bases. You know what I'm saying? Like a Mahel, you know what I'm saying? In the Lab Live, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like Cream, you know, in the Creamdom, you know what I mean? Like, these are the spaces where now you kind of relish in, because there's so much bullshit in all these other pages. You know what I'm saying? So like,
exactly.
And that's why I got on Mahel motherfucking top when he tried to play on my top, talking about he'll never see me in his neck of the woods. You need to stop motherfucking lying.
I told him he don't pay attention to his damn chat.
Yeah, because the nigga done spoke to me and everything before, talking about I don't be in his neck of the woods. And then, like I say, I know that personally, I've been trying to be intentional about hitting people's links and showing support and all of this old shit. So I've been doing that in the Lab Live, and that's gonna be respected and acknowledged, Mahel.
Let's go. Facts, Ballin'. I just read your comment. Let's go, because I know I don't be tripping. I know I don't. Shit, can't tell me.
I've seen a new person say Trishawn name from way back in the day, and I was like, what the fuck? Hey, you never know who behind these hoes. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't put it past. Listen, this is a very weird place. I
Mhm.
wouldn't put it past nobody. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put it past nobody. I ain't gonna lie. This is a very peculiar place. So yeah, I believe that. I believe that. I ain't gonna lie. But I
Yeah,
do know
but
this.
this new shit, a lot of this new shit, it's like getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm not jiggy with that shit. I'm trying to bring the fun back.
IGT. That's why I was heading though. That's why it's important for people like me and you who kind of been here but wasn't going live and now starting to go live. Like we got to provide more spaces for the home team, for people that want to come to the home team. You know what I'm saying? People that want to be home based, people that want to start with people that came from the genesis of this shit. So it was good to see you live again today. It was good to see you live yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these are spaces we feel comfortable in. You see, I came in that motherfucker. Salute to the boiled rib general. We in this bitch.
Yeah, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch. I can pick up. I can get a whole bunch of shit done with you in my AirPods and move around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We need more hubs like that, IGT. It's up to us to keep shit going because we came from that real life original Mo3 sector. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. The real McCoy, goddamn.
Yeah, it's up to
The
us,
real
man.
motherfucking McCoy. Shit, Chanel caught that shit right on to put the nail right on the coffin when she said that I was tired from that live. Baby, listen. She wasn't lying either, because that shit, I don't see how the fuck y'all do that shit, because I be tired as a motherfucker. I got off that live yesterday and went straight to fucking sleep.
Today?
Yesterday too.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah, Chanel said it today. But baby, listen, she ain't lying. Talking about a nigga was tired, hell the fuck yeah. Shit. That shit would tire
Hey,
you
Power
out.
Ranger. Yeah, it do, and it'll take your energy from you for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Facts.
Okay, so I kind of like tuned out a little bit, but like what was SD upset about? And because I heard you check some shit about, you know what I'm saying, the whole race shit. I didn't get what SD was saying. I tried to tell him to tell me what he had going on, but what was he upset with? Like what was his grief?
Who?
His
SD.
I mean,
Which poor? With the mic situation.
Yeah, with Mike.
Right. Well, I did. Mike and SD been beefing for a minute, and so he typed in the chat. He was like, "Y'all letting
Hold on one second, IGT. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Big Pat say I was in CEO chat last night. He thought I was Jackie. I kept telling him I was a white boy in a wheelchair from the Midwest named Hot Wheels. See shit like that. He's definitely new booty. He damn near like a bisexual koala. Like I don't know. That nigga's weird looking motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't understand whatever that ain't. We're not talking about no motherfucking young and May built niggas. So go ahead, IDT.
Yeah, and he typed in the chat because him and Woo had said that he was the chomo shit. So he hit the link and they started going back and forth. So SD came in and was like, "Damn, y'all letting this clear person call a black lady a bitch." So that was his problem right there because a mic was going at Woo. And I'm like, I asked SD, I was like, "Damn, when y'all cool before?" But he told me that they wasn't, but I could have swore that they was. But I'm like, damn, but I mean, shit, when y'all was cool, it was okay. When he was doing all this scratching, you know what I'm saying? With our black people.
They definitely were cool, IGT, because
I thought so.
Like Mike said, he had came on Maha's panel, and Mahia was the one that didn't believe this nigga got shot, and I didn't either. And Mike came up there and was like advocating for him, saying like, "Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he really did, and that ain't nothing to fuck around about." Like, really, having his back about the shit, because Mike felt that he might have really gotten shot. And so I got pissed off at Mike, because I'm like, "Mike, you acting green. Like, this nigga ain't get shot." And Mahia was saying the same shit, like, "No, I don't believe that nigga got shot." But Mike came up there on some shit like, "Hey, now that I think this nigga really woo. So yeah, at one point in
Yeah.
time, they were copacetic enough for him to hit the link and advocate for that nigga.
Yeah.
What you
Because I
mean,
know
since you
I
understand
do.
what?
But I mean, a lot of people, if she's talking about the letting Mike cuss out the black women or whatever, or black people, it's a lot of people that feel like that. But it's a lot of people that don't.
Hold on. So Cardi say, so we're supposed to be okay with black men calling us out our names. Hold on. Cream say, I folks are right, but I definitely understand where SD coming from. So SD was coming from a perspective where he felt like Mike shouldn't have been cussing at black people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. I mean, you know, Mike is a grown ass man and can cuss at well. I cuss at clear people and black people, Chinese people, Arab people.
I mean, shit, I do too. Like I told him earlier, shit, a cashier at the store, a clear cashier at the store cannot call me girl. They're gonna get checked right there. Don't call me girl, and don't call my kids boys. What's up, boy? No, we not having that. No,
absolutely not.
His name is such and such, and my name is such and such. I don't do that girl shit. When you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, it can go both ways. You know what I'm saying? I kind of do understand both sides, but shit, still.
There must be some southern shit. That must be some southern shit because we on the same page. You're not boy or girl or nothing over here. Nothing.
No.
You boy or girl.
No.
Yeah.
Gotta be some southern shit because I wish a motherfucker would.
Let's see. Big Patrick ain't say that's what hurt my feelings because now SD being racist. Mike was defending himself. Remember, they put a jacket on Mike. That's really foul.
They were cool until they bumped heads on one of them topics SD be having on his panel. Yeah, but SD told me they wasn't cool, but I could have swore they was cool. I knew they was. I knew I wasn't tripping because I didn't see him on the panel before.
Yeah, they was cool. Absolutely, they was cool. And it seemed like, you know, we done seen this before, IDC. Let's not play crazy. We done seen this shit before where, you know, Mike could have a difference of opinion or, you know what I'm saying, call a motherfucker out on their shit. And they was just telling Mike to get the next motherfucker for them. But now when he call them out on their shit, they use the race card on.
Yeah.
Soon as they getting on soon as they getting on their ass, he's a racist. He's a chomo. He said nigger. That shit, like, you know, I get tired of hearing that shit because really he be calling motherfuckers out on their bullshit. If they happen to be black men, that's unfortunate. But I mean, they ain't no exception. He's an exception full of black people, predominantly black people. I don't feel like
shit, hell yeah.
I don't feel like
it's definitely predominantly black, but I guarantee it's a couple. It's more clear subscribers and supporters as well too. So like when people hear them say that kind of stuff, and you got clear subscribers and shit, that might make them feel a type of way.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I don't care for him because for one, he think he know me, and you don't know a fucking thing about me. Two, he hit Big Baby Link that day talking about where my kids at. Bitch, you don't know shit about me. Where my motherfucking kids. And you need to stay in your motherfucking place, bitch. At the end of the day, I don't fuck with you. I don't go in spaces where you at. So I don't know what make you think you comfortable enough to even think you have the drop on me or the tea or whatever you think it is. You listening to a rejected ass bitch 9 times out of 10 because you don't know me and you don't know shit about me.
I ain't know he said all that shit.
Yeah,
I ain't know y'all had issues.
Damn. Well, I knew they was into it, but I didn't know that the kids and shit was brought up.
Yeah.
Damn.
And my thing is, I don't owe nobody no explanation behind what the fuck go on with mines. They good. They ain't in the system. They're
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? They're good. So at the end
And see, I had to learn that myself. Because I was one that wanted to debunk every lie a motherfucker told about me. Like I was, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when I was hitting that lie button too. Like, yeah, bitch, you lying on me. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to realize, like, shit, a motherfucker gonna say whatever. A motherfucker gonna believe whatever. it ain't no use in trying to debunk a lie because they gonna believe what the fuck ever. Ain't no truth in YouTube
So
unless you got
SD,
fucking
let
receipts.
me ask you this, SD, because SD say I don't think Peckerwood should
Should.
be black folks' affairs. So let me ask you this: on this app, how much of our affairs is he in? If this is just a sector on YouTube, and I mean the content creators are predominantly black, but like IGT said, we have clear subscribers and clear supporters that definitely just love the content creator for who they are and not the color of their skin. So are they not to be respected? Because Mike Martin is also a person that supports channels. He sends super chats, he sends cash apps. And so is he in our affairs then? Like, I mean, because if he can be a conversational piece and he's not being confrontational and cussing, going back and forth with somebody, how come he can't be just as inclusive when this is just a sector? Because when you say black people affairs, it's like I instantly think of maybe like, you know, I don't know, your white neighbor all in your business after your big mama passed away, and you know they walking down the street and taking pictures and shit like that, trying to see if they can get a slice of watermelon or something. I don't know, but I'm not sure that I agree with him being in quote unquote black folks affairs by being a subscriber who supports content creators and does what everybody else does on this app in this sector. I don't know if I equate that to being in black folks affairs.
Hit the link, SD.
Yeah, you know, I mean, everybody gonna have different opinions, but I definitely can tell you, I was definitely offended, and I definitely don't agree with you being in my business. At the end of the day, you don't know me, and I don't know you.
Yeah,
And
personally, Chanel, you got the right to feel the way you feel.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah, personally, you got if that's what happened with y'all, because I didn't know that, but yeah, absolutely, you got the right to feel the way that you feel. As a general statement, I think that's what I'm speaking to, because I didn't even know y'all had smoke like that. But if anybody is, you know, trying to get my attention to ask me about anything that pertains to me as far as kids in my personal life, I would be offended too. So I hear you.
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
That's definitely understandable.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, you know,
Okay.
if you're gonna tolerate him one day and then the next time, whenever it's not so sweet with him, insinuate that he's a racist and he's this and he's that, then you know, how much is he that if you were able to tolerate him before he got on your top? And this is not even speaking to you, Chanel, obviously, but yeah, like how much is he intolerable if you know you were able to at least have conversation with him, you know what I'm saying, at one point, laugh with him, joke with him, whatever the case may be.
no, I get what you're saying. First, other people, to answer Patch Gang, I can coexist with anybody. I was just on Eve panel a few nights ago, the last time she went live, and he was up there, and I didn't say anything to him while I was on the link. You know, if you don't bother me, I'm not gonna bother you. That's just how I am. But if you shoot for me, I'm absolutely shooting back. But yeah,
Let me tell
I
you, Chanel was just in the chat earlier before she hit the link when I went live. She was just in my chat earlier when I was speaking about Wu and how Mike was advocating for Wu, or Wu was telling Mike to get somebody less than a couple of weeks ago. Now she bashing him and shit like that. Chanel was in the chat agreeing with me, saying like, yeah, now she's talking about him. So I mean, she gonna keep it real about any situation, even though it's with a nigga that she don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's something that, you know, that's another reason why I fuck Chanel, because regardless of how she feel about this nigga, she gonna keep it G when it comes to him and the conversation that we talking about at the time. So yeah, I believe she definitely can coexist with anybody. It's just, you know, she got her personal feelings about what they went through, which is, yeah, I get it.
exactly.
Yeah, I can definitely attest to that. She also kept it real with some shit that was going on with Meher at one point in time when she was giving her opinion about shit. You know what I'm saying? She She even when she don't fuck with you, she'll keep it real. That's some shit I like that I can respect. Like that, I respect
Right.
people like that. Because if you can't,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't fuck with me and you can still allow me and play go along, get along, then you ain't shit. You a fake ass motherfucker.
Right.
I can't respect people like that. But if you don't fuck with me and you can still keep it real, I mean, that's
That speaks
disrespect.
volumes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never ride along to I ain't going. And that's why a lot of people don't like me, because I'm not gonna go along with the bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what it is. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. But I'm definitely not gonna go along with no lie, or nothing like that. Even though I'm into it with Wu, when they said that man was a chomo, I looked him up for myself and I didn't see that on his background. So I'm not gonna go along with that. He had stuff on there, but that wasn't one of them. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, fuck on. And that's a lot of shit that go on within y'all sector. People do ride along to fit with a certain crowd.
Yeah. I like people that have their own goddamn mind.
Yeah.
That's like me. Okay, Jelly. That's like me calling Jelly behind the scenes and trying to persuade her to not fuck with Cream, or to say, oh, Cream playing in your face, this, that, and that. I don't expect Jelly Bean to go with what I say and follow along and go along with what I say just because I said it. No, have your own fucking mind and move as you see fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit just be crazy to me.
Jelly Bean, didn't that just happen when you was on Big Baby panel? You didn't agree, and you stood on what your feelings was, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, unfortunately, the state of the sector and the way that a lot of people think in this sector is that people have to combat or like fight with going live and talking crazy and disrespect, all this other shit. Like, I'm not finna drop down and hit my live button because you can't take my opinion. When I didn't disrespect you, you just didn't agree with what I said. And I mean, there's been plenty of people who shared a difference of opinion with you, but they weren't disrespected. They weren't called green and all this other shit just for have a difference of opinion. And then so when everybody is speaking on it and saying it, because that's something that you can't take, now you got a problem with everybody calling that shit out. But I can recall you having a difference of opinion with other people before, and it never deemed you to drop me down. But all that shows me is that I'm not going nowhere where I'm not celebrated. Like, if I'm just tolerated at this bitch, and at any given moment, because you don't like my opinion, you can drop me down. You don't gotta worry about me hitting your link. It's not gonna go as far as me having to disrespect you. It damn sure ain't gonna deem me to hit my motherfucking live button about it, because I don't give a fuck that much. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna stand on what I stand on, and I don't give a fuck who agree or who don't disagree with me. If I'm hosting a panel and you have an opinion, you know how many times I don't want to come through the phone on motherfucking Josh ass because we having a fucking debate and he done pissed me the fuck off with some shit that he done said, and or went back on some shit that he done said, and I remember he said it. Yeah, I was on a debate team in high school and shit like that, so I love this shit. It's just the art of conversation. But at the end of the day, if it gets to the point where it's like, my opinion can't even be respected because of how you feel at that point in time, yeah, I just won't even subject myself. And that's where that's going to be. Because at the end of the day, if I'm hosting a panel, Chanel, you could tell me right now, you disagree with X, Y, and Z that I did. Guess what? I'm going to go on mute and I'm going to let you elaborate. Explain to me what you didn't like. Explain to me what it was that you didn't respect. You know why? Because I respect your mind. Even if it's something that I go with or not go with, I want to hear from you. Right. And it ain't gonna make me motherfucking drop you down because you don't tell me what I want to hear. It's not. So at the end of the day, though, a lot of that shit come with maturity, and I know exactly what I was dealing with and who I was dealing with, so it didn't make me no never mind. But yeah, I'm only gonna go where I'm celebrated and not tolerated, baby. It ain't that deep. It's just YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So if a bitch can't express myself and get my shit out comfortably, then you ain't got to worry about a bitch even being around. Straight up.
Right.
Yeah, I understand that for sure. That's why when I was on my panel, I kept telling her to hold on, because people are not going to have the same mindset as you, and everybody going to have their own opinion. And if you can't take it, once again, you shouldn't have put it out here. So now either you want to sit up here and you want to listen, or you want to get down, because we're going to talk about it either way. with you sitting here or without you up here. But
Right.
with you up here is a little bit better because we can dialogue. We can have an intellectual conversation. But you don't want to do that, so we're not gonna do it. Like you said, you know
So
what
but
you're
it's gonna
dealing
get
with.
talked about regardless.
Right.
Yeah, and it kind of
Right.
let you know. It let you, like I say, I know how to move moving forward because it lets you know where you at with people. It's people that
Let
would
me
have
take
had a
this call right quick.
different, you wouldn't think about dropping off that panel, but she dropped me. It's just perspective. A bitch ain't fucked up about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That don't stop anything in my real life. I'm not fucked up about it at all. That's why I wasn't gonna go live about it. It's just put things in perspective. It is what it is, you know. You move according to how other motherfuckers move.
Right. No, I
Where was you at?
understand
What
that for
happened?
sure.
I missed all that.
Big Baby Live.
Uh-huh.
We was talking about the whole thing with Woo. If it was a puddle of blood or if it was blood splattered on the wall, and Jelly Bean had hit the link, and she said to me that doesn't look like blood. It looks like a shadow.
Yeah.
And to me, it looked like blood. But you know, that's my opinion. And then to Big Baby, she thought it was a pool of blood. I seen blood on the wall. I didn't think that it was a pool of blood up under him, but I definitely seen blood on the wall. So Jelly Bean gave her opinion saying, I don't think it's blood at all. I think it's a shadow. And the conversation had went left from there because Big Baby got upset that she didn't agree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she dropped me off the panel while we was talking about it or whatever, and was just like, I ain't gonna argue with nobody about my. But first, when I was giving my opinion, it wasn't just a conversation where we was giving each other opinions. She started kind of like shooting slugs, talking about, yeah, it's giving green. Like now all of a sudden I'm green because I don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like, okay, that's fine that you feel like that about me, but I'm still thinking we can, you know, dialogue about it ain't shit. But then, you know what I'm saying? It went from like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, and you're gonna owe me an apology, like just really talking to me crazy if you ask me. And it wasn't warranted. So at that point, I didn't even know what the fuck that was about. But I was just like, okay, whatever. But then when she ended up dropping me out the panel, her thing was like, yeah, you know, I ain't finna argue with nobody about my opinion. But then she went on to say, like, my opinion is my opinion, and I mean, I respect other people for their opinion, but I ain't gonna argue about what I feel, and I know I'm right, and I could be wrong, but it was a whole bunch of contradictory shit. And then people in the chat was kind of trying to let her know, like, damn, respect everybody's opinion. People don't gotta agree with you. Woo woo. She told people in the chat, stop talking about it. So, you know, and I dropped off in the chat. I was still there, you know what I'm saying, being a part of the live or whatever. And then I just end up, you know, clicking out. But yeah, that's just that was all that was. And she kept telling me, I don't give a fuck, drop down, go live about it. Like that energy was completely unwarranted. I ain't did shit to Big Baby for her to, you know what I'm saying, try to call herself handling me like that. But I chunked that shit up. That shit ain't that deep. I damn sure wasn't funny hitting no motherfucking live. Girl, I'm 36. Is you crazy? I don't give a fuck. Like, what the fuck is we talking about? Like, people, but this sector that made people believe that that's what people gonna do. So I guess that was her way of saying, okay, well, do that. Like, girl, what?
No, I knew you wasn't gonna go live about it because
smoking this blunt. Hey, you talking about?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I knew Jelly
I
Bean
didn't even
wasn't
see
gonna go
Big
live
Baby go live today. I must have been already live when Big Baby went live or something. I don't know.
It wasn't today.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought it was today.
IGT. When I came to your live, did you think that I was fucked up in any way, or was the energy still there?
No, you seem like the same old Jelly to me.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, didn't get no fuck. Didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there wasn't nothing that I was gonna carry with me or no shit like that. It just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why when she said, like, yeah, just drop down, go live about it, I don't give a fuck, go live. Like, girl, you so lost. I promise you, I'm not going live about this shit.
Yeah,
and I
that's
did
how I
have
be
a
too.
live set up, but I set the live up before I even hit Big Baby panel. So that's why I pushed the live back, because I didn't go live specifically so people wouldn't think that I went live because of Big Baby, because it ain't that. I didn't even go live yesterday. I pushed that bitch back to today. Let that shit marinate and cool off or some shit, because I'm not carrying that shit. I ain't even, Chanel brought it up right now. We've been live for 2 hours 38 minutes. I didn't bring that shit up. Chanel brought that shit up. That shit sweat on my back.
Yeah.
Okay, cream sis, I got you. Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's nothing that it wasn't no pressure at all. Skip say I think she was just having a moment because we all know BB fucked with you the long way, Jelly. You know, Jelly, was that after we was talking about the blood being darker when it hits there? Yeah, straight. So my thing was because I kept saying box, but I'm high, y'all. So I was meaning the image on the wall looked like a square. Box is 3D. I kept saying box, but I was meaning to say that looks like a perfect square shape, so it could be dirt or some shit like that. I'm fucking around, you know what I'm saying? She was like, nah, it's blood on the wall. Then she was like, he laying in a pool of blood. And I'm like, I don't believe that's a pool of blood. I believe he laying on a shirt or a towel or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we just had difference of opinion about two different things. And people were agreeing with me, and some people were disagreeing with me. People were agreeing with her, some people were disagreeing with her. That's the art of conversation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna think the same. And it went from there. You know what I'm saying? And I like at the end of the day, like I said, I didn't believe that he was laying in a pool of blood. And I kept saying I thought that the smudge on the wall was too perfectly shaped in a square to be blood. I thought that maybe it was dirt or whatever the fuck. So, I kept saying box though, and because I kept saying box, that sounds stupid. You sound crazy. What? That don't even make no sense. What? How do but I'm not disrespecting you for your point of view though. I ain't saying you sound stupid and green and all this old shit.
Right. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But everybody handles shit different. That's why I don't hit links. I hit a few, but I don't really get up on links like that either because
you sure don't. I said you ain't never lied. You sure don't.
Yeah,
but your ass will come out the cut and hit that motherfucker and get and go going on.
If necessary. Absolutely.
Oh shit.
But
Chanel
I
killing me.
Listen. I know how this shit go on here, okay? I'm not new to it. I'm true to it. And a lot of people, when I do go live and speak my opinion, people say I'm clout chasing, bitch. Are you okay? You know how long I've been around? I just don't go live consistently. And I would have a lot of subscribers if I had my original page. Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like my page would get knocked down. But I don't take it serious anyway. This is just something I do to shoot my shit. It's not something that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a big blogger or anything like that. Nah.
Yep, that's what I made mine for, to shoot the shit. Shit, that's it. Shoot my motherfucking shit whenever the fuck I get goddamn ready and say all the motherfucking cuss words I motherfucking want. But yeah, like I said earlier though, like everybody's never gonna agree on the same thing. Not all the time. Like I fuck with SD. SD fuck with me. We don't agree on this mic shit, but that don't make us beefing. You know what I'm saying? We not beefing. We might have a little disagreement or debate, but we not beefing. I fuck with SD.
Exactly. And see, this a big part of it too. Cardi K say, I'm not your child. Watch how the fuck you talk to me. And see, that's kind of what I didn't want the shit going into, because at the end of the day, I didn't get where the energy was coming from. You know what I'm saying? Knowing where we supposed to be at or whatever, I didn't get that energy. But one thing about it, I'm not no hoe either. You know what I'm saying? But I know that I'm more mature. I understand that I'm older. So certain shit I won't react to because of that. But then it's only so far that a motherfucker just gonna let you be talking outside your neck for no goddamn reason. You know what I'm saying? That shit go out the window. It ain't no age limit on that shit. So a lot of that shit be, you know what I'm saying, kind of like, trickery, because you gotta kind of decide if, you're gonna even, drop down to that level to entertain it.
Yeah.
No, but I was saying, sorry, your nephew was calling me again. But no, I was just saying to say, how long I've been around. If my page would have never got knocked down, bitch, I would be up there. You hear me? I will be up there. But I'm not. But at the end of it, I don't want to be either. I just get on here to shoot the shit. But a lot of people take it as, oh, she's clout chasing. No. I don't have to do that. My name, ring a bell, throw my name in the title, they coming. I got a lot of motherfucking people out here that use me for their entertainment purposes, lying and some more shit. So you gonna get more click and view off of my name than I could your name. You see what I'm saying? So it don't even make sense. You can't use what? The people I'm into it, I don't get no click and view off of them. I can make a bag, but as far as the views, no, because they're nobodies. So that be the thing for me. Girl, go now. You was not
Melanie,
nobody.
so this the thing. She said, Jelly Bean, there was a lot of blood though on the wall and on the shirts he was laying on. I got a clear picture of him. Okay, so if it was blood on the shirts and blood on the wall, hey, I'm okay with saying I could be wrong. I'm just saying what it looked like to me at that point in time, and I didn't believe he was laying in a pool of blood, because a pool of blood would take away from any shirts he was laying on. But I ain't negating none of that, because I do believe that the man was abused. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that blood was shed. She said he was leaking. So, you know what I'm saying? I could see that. I ain't lying. I could see that. I'll point out that truth also plays a factor in opinion, and when she's wrong, it ruins her credibility in the long run. That's how false narratives are born. Let me see. Melanie say, I like SD as well. We just had a debate in the chat and he wasn't disrespectful and I wasn't either. Man, I done went back and forth with SD before. I ain't got to call SD a bitch. I done went back and forth with motherfucking Josh. I ain't got to call him a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Be disrespectful just because I'm not getting through to them or they not getting through to me. They have a difference of opinion than me. Like, it don't warrant disrespect, but I'm going to pop my shit, you know what I'm saying, and say my opinion. But, you know, and I don't believe neither one of them is stupid. So, yeah, like.
SD really good people. He just get a lot of slack on his app.
He definitely got some fat on his brain. That's why I fuck with him.
Jelly, where the fuck was you at when they had this debate on the captains like a week ago?
About what?
Baby, Jesus, the Lord, the wind, the earth, flat, round.
I can tell you where I was at. Hiding under a motherfucking rock, because Captain told me to hit the motherfucking link and I told his ass no. Absolutely not. I am not finna be caught up in the goddamn religious make with you niggas.
Oh my God.
Shit.
Baby, they had me dying over there.
Yeah, I'll talk to SD about some motherfucking race or some shit. I ain't talking to this nigga about no motherfucking planets, about no motherfucking Israelite, 600 some odd laws, none of that shit.
Oh shit. That shit was so damn crazy.
You do a short.
You ain't have to read that comment. Why you just didn't skip over that one?
Don't try to talk over subscribers comments. Shit.
Oh shit.
If I disrespect you, don't disrespect me. Period. That's all I'm saying. Period. You don't gotta like me, I don't gotta like you, but you know that disrespect hit different. Real talk. But yeah, you know, not a pool of blood. It was a lot though. I can hear you. I feel that. I can see that. I think you handled it very well, Jelly. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, at the end of the day, like I say, you know, it wasn't something that I was gonna react to, because it wasn't something that moved me like that to react to. It just is what it is. I know how to move moving forward, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it ain't no pressure, none of that, you know, like that's why I stayed in the chat, because I needed her to know, like, girl, I ain't even trying to leave. I want to be a part of this conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, you know what I mean? And I'm damn sure not finna strike up a StreamYard about this shit. That shit is too regular scheduled programming for motherfuckers at this bitch. People, it's people on here that just don't give a fuck like that. I bet not. Like, I bet the fuck not. Behind some shit like that?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I know some people would fire up alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some do.
They would have. It would already been done.
And that's why I say that's what makes the shit sad, because that was her first thing and she kept saying that. And it's just like, no, baby, I'm not one of them. I don't give a fuck. I had to tell her that. I don't give a fuck that much. Like, I know that that's what people do. So that's what made her even say the shit. But no, ma'am. No ham and no turkey. I wish the fuck I would. Like I say, at the end of the day, I don't even know if that's something I would have remembered to speak on had Chanel brought that shit up. We were talking about it and it kind of ran right into that situation. But I don't even know if I would have remembered to speak about the shit.
Yeah, we was talking about difference in opinions. And I said, you had a different opinion. you know, the other day on Big Baby.
That shit played
And
right
that
into
was
that
it.
scenario.
Yeah. You didn't get mad and go off the wall and off the chart and off your rocker
Hell no.
at all.
Hey, love
And
all
then
people.
years since you started the live, Chanel didn't speak one word of that shit.
But again, some people don't know who they be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? They think everybody is the same. No. If you don't agree with what I'm talking about, that's your opinion. And if I don't agree with what you're talking about, that's my opinion. But it ain't nothing to go off about, you know. We just have a
Right. It ain't
dialogue.
nothing to go drag nobody about or nothing like that.
Right. Right. Like, it's too much going on. Like, for me to take the energy and time to do some shit like that and bring the people that want to come here from her live to listen to me respond to what just happened on her. Girl, if you don't get the fuck, like, I'm not gonna do all that shit.
But you also have to be careful when you do that. If you know, trying to grow your platform into something bigger to brand yourself, it's gonna be a lot of different mixed opinions. And you have to take them all in. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, "Oh, if you don't agree with me, fuck you." No, because you'll be stuck. You won't grow. It'll be the same people. So you have to have an open mind and thought process for sure when you're on here. Yeah, I agree.
Real talk. That's what Big Patch Game was talking about. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you are, you know what I'm saying, keeping a good reputation for what you present yourself to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make good representation for what you put yourself to be. So if you're gonna be this and that, you got to make sure that it's an even playing field for everybody, because everybody ain't gonna agree with you. Yeah, Kiki, they been took them hoes away, and I was thinking about that shit too. Like, I wonder why they took that away.
And them chat summaries used to be on point. They was funny too.
Oh yeah, that was for a moment, huh?
Yeah,
they said the hell with that. Yeah, they say the hell with that. But I think out of like when watching people, far as when it comes to like the people having opinions and stuff, I be watching my Hair from the Clouds and, you know, different men, and I can't say he opened his platform up. But what I can also say is he stand on his stance, and so do IGT. If you want played with him or attempted to, you ain't welcome over there. They ain't about to dance with the devil. It ain't working. And that's how I am. Now, if I ain't fucking, I'm not welcoming nobody I don't fuck with in my chat. Period. It's not happening. And I ain't welcoming you on my link either. I'm not open to talk to you or coexist at this point. And this, like, even if, like, she was on IGT panel, I could have hit the link and turned up, but I just stayed in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Because Woo was on IGT panel today.
Yeah.
I stayed in the bushes because I knew if I hit the link, I was going to end up taking it somewhere else. So I was saying that for as an example, if people up on links where, you know, I think I ain't dropping down. I'm not even coming in there because, bitch, I already know what I'm capable of doing. So let me save you from me, bitch. And I'm going to stay in the bushes.
Right.
Yeah, see, and that's why sometimes I hate dropping down if it's a panel full and you know it's people up there that don't like you. Because as soon as they see your fucking name, it seems like it's just a bullseye, like a laser pointed right on you. Yeah, like damn, bitch. The fuck?
Yeah. Lurking,
it's 1,000 comments in this motherfucker, and you see my name. Are you serious? I hate that shit. I mean, that's me too. I be sitting in the bushes a lot too, because I don't like that shit, especially if it's like a panel full and I see a couple people up there that I know are gonna point me out when I drop down. Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I was talking to Late Leezy the other day in the chat, and she was like, Chanel, I be wanting to participate, but you know how shit be. I say, no, drop down in my shit. I'll rent you. Won't nobody block you because you'll be blue then. Because some people, you know, who mind for me don't care for it, but you ain't going to stop somebody supporting me either. I don't go for that either. I'm not blocking nobody because of you. So to prevent her getting timed out or blocked, I'll just give her a stick. And then she ain't got to worry about none of that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I will make you comfortable.
So like I was
Hey,
telling
TC.
Chanel earlier in the live IGT, literally a bitch ain't got 10 lives yet. I've been a content creator for less than 6 months, less than 4 months. Okay, damn near 6 months at this point now that I've been going live or whatever. And I done already experienced that. People putting expectations on your shit and expecting for you to have the same energy for a motherfucker they don't like just because you started going live.
Right.
Don't
Yes.
have the same energy. Now all of a sudden, somehow your character is measured by some YouTube shit. You fake, you this,
Yeah.
you that. You know what I'm saying? And really, from the start of me going live, up until now, it's motherfuckers I don't fuck with no more because of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like what I did on my channel and who I let on my channel or who I associate with. So they chunk that up to a character flaw and call me fake based off of YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, tell me about it. I would shit, baby. Listen, we know a lot about that shit.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
And it's not gonna be the end, Jelly.
And I done already experienced that shit. So I know good goddamn well that shit that y'all done dealt with. Like
Yeah, she crazy. It ain't over. Shit, it ain't over. Chanel know. Shit, she been here for a while too. She know that shit ain't over. But Chanel really don't have a panel though.
I told Coolin, like Coolin, come through and drop down in my shit. You good? I told Room Shaker, come through, drop down in my shit. You good? And you know, Room Shaker said it. He like, damn, you know, like I ain't gonna, you know, I don't know if they fuck with me over there. Ooh, I told her I'm gonna give you a wrench. Like you said, Chanel, I'm gonna give you a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna fuck up my personal experience with this person. Let me have my own personal experience with this person, and I'll be the judge of if that's somebody I want to be around or not on this bitch, or I want on my around her.
Right. Exactly.
Because I don't usually hold a panel. You know, I normally be up there by myself. And if I do open it, and if I do open it up, you know, it's very minimum because I know how it can get. It get real chaotic real quick. And I'm zero tolerance to the bullshit. So that's one reason why I don't open it up. Because I can't control what's going to come out of somebody's mouth. And I'm not going to babysit either. You know what I'm saying? Then you get mad at me when somebody said, yeah, nah, we ain't doing that. Because I don't have nobody babysitting me. When I hit a link, I hit that bitch at my own risk. And I got to stand on business by myself.
And stand on your own too, every time.
Yeah.
You ain't never looking for nobody to come through for shit. No type of lifelines around this bitch. You come through, say what you gotta say. Motherfucker buy you down, that just be what it is. Sometimes Chanel had a support. Chanel ain't been on fucking YouTube for months and have support that'll buy her right back up at that bitch for her to keep popping her shit till she don't feel like it.
Exactly.
Real shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And then too, what a lot of people don't know is your foundation. If you don't have a solid foundation, you're not going to make it nowhere on here. And what I mean solid foundation is the people who support you all the way around. That's going to tell you right, wrong, and indifferent. My supporters, they get on my top. Especially if I get to going about a kid because I'm defending mine. They understand, but they still get on my ass after that live and let me know. You got to work on that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We already talked to you about this. It's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like they stole my ass. They let me know. They ain't playing. Right. They ain't holding me up with my shenanigans. And at the same time, they not running from chat to chat. Ain't none of my people who sat with me since I've been on here ever came out and exposed me or said anything, leaked anything. That don't go on with me because my circle is small. You know what I'm saying? You got to know who you're dealing with and how to deal with them. Because everybody cannot have access to you, especially when you got real shit going on, or if you don't, you just don't want people having that kind of access because things can get misconstrued, things get brought back, and they lie. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And to avoid the bullshit, I'm just not going. Yeah,
look, IGT, what you feel about Melanin Girl comment? Because I mean, that's pretty much been what I've been saying throughout the whole motherfucking live. So I want to hear from you. What you feel about her comment?
I love me some Melanin Girl, and her comment is as accurate. Now go down here and scroll down to Mo comment.
Hold on.
To Melanated. There we go.
Who thinks she playing IGT and man face? They know. Okay, all right, okay. Because you know, I think Melanated said that, and somebody else had said that same shit earlier. Like, you know what I'm saying? That they feel like that that's what she was doing. But you know, that's why I was trolling in your chat on some shit like, yeah, I'm finna cuss you out because you fucking love it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, see, listen. I'm not crazy now. Like me and Woo, I don't know what it is about Woo. I don't know. Do not get on my top. But I really do feel sorry for Woo. I just have it's just a spot for Woo for some reason. I don't know. I guess
Let's get up backstage and cool her down. Let's cool her right on down. Let's cool her right the fuck on down for a little bit.
Okay, put on some ice.
Oh shit! Oh my god, I'm about to choke back there.
I'm gonna tell you
Fuck y'all, shit.
That's the point though.
Shit.
How the fuck can you turn around and let that come out of your mouth when Melanie girl just said that she put on your heart, and then boom, Mo come through and say, "Nah, that's what she thinks she doing." Only for you to turn back around and say, "But you do feel sorry for me." Now,
Because I don't know, no, for real though. Like I like when I say that she can't play in my face, she can't, because I know how Woo is. I know how Woo move. I know Woo will flip at the goddamn flip or goddamn dime. I know that. I know Woo will like me today and hate me tomorrow and be dragging me tomorrow. I know that. I've been through this with Woo several goddamn times. I already know. So like, I don't know. I don't know.
So
I
you
don't
feel
know how to
sorry for
explain
Woo.
it.
So you feel sorry for Woo.
I don't know if I feel sorry for her. I don't know. I can't feel sorry for her. I'm not gonna say I feel sorry for her. I'm just say I feel bad, because I can't feel sorry for her because she's doing this shit on her own. It's her fault.
That's where I was going. Okay, that's where I was going. That's
Yeah,
where I
it's
was
her
going.
fault.
Now you gonna feel sorry for a person that's taking themselves through certain shit. Now, like,
Yeah.
you can say everything that you know she done happened to her in life. Period was her fault, but it's a lot of shit that she brought up on herself, and that
Yeah.
gotta be clear, because that be her problem.
Yeah.
Like, she don't get that. She don't understand that at all. So when that's
Yeah.
something that you just won't really accept, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard for you to grow at all. And for anybody to look at you on the outside looking in and be compassionate about. Like, it just, Lil Wayne fan said, that's how it should be, Jelly Bean. You'll lose a ton of supporters trying to please everyone. Always do what's best for your platform. And that's what I vowed to do from the time that I started going live, because that shit happened on the first couple of my lives, and I made it my mind immediately that shit wasn't finna be something I was gonna be going through. I'd be goddamn if I was gonna be going through that shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not. I wasn't doing
Oh,
it.
I get it, Kareem. Kareem, you know, I get it. I definitely get it. And I don't know if did you bring up how his name just got brought up, because Kareem always around. I know Kareem be in my bushes. He be in my hair bushes.
Yes. I don't know
fuck
if
with Kareem.
maybe that your AirPods probably got a little too much moisture in them from the boy reels, but we did go over that because we was just talking about how we was talking about how out of nowhere it happened on your live IGT, but this is shit that done happened before. You know what I'm saying? Where he minded his business, he off the surface. I said that he a changed man after he done got Woo pussy. You know what I'm saying? He a different man. Kareem ain't been the same since. So when he in his own little corner, minding his own little business, yeah, she'll bring him up.
Yeah, see, and that's what I told her today on my live. I'm like, damn, Woo, I see Kareem around these YouTube streets. I don't never see him speak an ill word about you. Just leave that man alone.
Right.
Y'all broke up. Y'all shouldn't have nothing to say to each other. Nothing. That shit dead. That shit happened months ago. Stop bringing this man name up. He don't never speak on her ever.
Yeah, he don't
ever.
He don't. I told him. I said that nigga was so frustrated today. That nigga was saying something about he was typing in the chat. The nigga said, I told you to your face your box was trash. And he said something about ate her pussy. That nigga spelled 8 instead of ATEEIGHT. That nigga spelled the number. I knew he was serious.
Oh, he meant business then.
Yeah, absolutely. Not fucking around.
Oh my God, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne fan. Was that moth today or yesterday?
I like Woo, but she really help, especially with listening. That was fucking yesterday. She said, Chanel, did you see this shit? Chanel with the moth.
No.
God damn it, Chanel. Yesterday, this motherfucker said, IGT, it was the moth.
I don't know what to say.
I killed a moth. She said, I killed a moth in my bed. Then she came and turned the camera on and showed a dead moth on the kitchen floor, picked that bitch up and put it in the camera. And said, see, this how I knew something was bad was going to happen because of the moth that was on the kitchen floor. Then she said she killed a moth in the bed, in the sheets. I mean, how long does it survive in the sheets?
Girl.
Oh shit.
Listen.
Put that
We
bitch
can
in
all
the
agree
camera like the Discovery Channel, Chanel. Right? Why you didn't throw that moth away? It's still there on the ground, dead.
Right. That's how you know she ain't right.
Shit. That damn woman. They said
dead moth and shit. Like, you know, like, okay, and my thing is, I don't know nothing about mediums and stuff like that because I don't dabble with that type of stuff. But how you can't see yourself? If you can see everything about everybody else, how you don't see what the fuck going on with you? You know, like that's why I call bullshit. I call bullshit.
I don't know. I never really got in tune with that kind of stuff, so I don't know nothing about it.
She killed a moth in her bed, and she had a moth that was dead on the kitchen floor. Turned that camera on, put the moth in the camera. Told IGT she knew a storm was coming because she had to kill a moth. I don't know why she told her she killed one in the bed too. I don't know, but the one on
look at there she go down there.
See what I'm saying? All I'm doing is repeating the story, and I gotta. That's why.
Oh, shit.
That's why at the end of the day, I couldn't take it serious.
Oh, shit.
Unstable.
I just got here and we saying exactly what did we not just repeat what happened on your live IGT, or is we over here talking shit about this?
Woo, they talking about the moth part.
Like, child.
Girl, I don't give a fuck to talk about you, bitch. That's where I stand with it. Fuck you, hoe. And I mean that.
Yeah, Cardi, I just never,
Bitch, I'll be whatever you call me. You losing in real motherfucking time, bitch. I'm a neglectful mother, but you cried your heart out and told all your motherfucking business to me, you piss poor bitch. My kids ain't aired me out, hoe. You can't speak on my motherfucking parents and whore. You don't know me or my motherfucking kids, bitch. But I get it. You a maggot ass hoe, so you run with a lie. I get it. I get it. Weird ass bitch. Fuck on.
Yeah, so since you know what I'm saying, IGT is the advocate or whatever for her, you know,
no, bitch, that's what you should do. So hold up, Jelly. You said my daughter aired herself off the earth. You was a sickly bitch. That's why you don't got none of your motherfucking kids now. You sick bitch.
Get your shit off.
Cut that out.
Nah, I would drag this bitch motherfucking kids, but I ain't gonna do it out of respect for Jelly Panel. But bitch, you know what the fuck it is. You know what the fuck it is, bitch. You better off dead, bitch. The world will be at a better place. Didn't your mama say she wish she would have swallowed you, bitch? Your own fucking mama don't fuck with your kind, hoe. And you up here talking about my motherfucking innocent deceased baby girl. Get your dumb ass on. Get the fuck on. You weird bitch.
Hey, that's real too, Chanel. Appreciate you for even saying that shit. Cause you know, motherfuckers don't like to respect other people's panel and shit. But you already know you're coming like me. You know what I'm saying? For you to say that shit, that's that real ass shit. That's what I'm saying. No matter how deep and dark you go or whatever, you still be having couth about your motherfucking self. That's why, that's why, I can fuck with Chanel, man. Real shit.
I wouldn't dare do that on your platform. I fuck with you a long way, you know that. So I can hit my vibe button though.
Absolutely, but you done always been like that. You do be way like that anywhere you at. If that's what the if that's what the regulations is, you can go by that. Some people can't help themselves.
Oh yeah, nah. I don't gotta go there. I could drag this worthless pissy bitch for the facts and reality of her motherfucking life. While you worried about my deceased child, bitch, you're living. You're living.
They oh,
Worthless,
my bad.
bitch. Worthless.
They can help it, Jelly. They just don't give a fuck.
You right.
My bad. Go ahead. I'm
You
on
right.
mute.
Nah, you good. But no, I wouldn't dare do my girl like that. I fucks with her for real. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to your page. I can control myself. I got self-control.
No,
But Woo, I might have to get on your ass, Woo, because I could have sworn. You know what? Never mind. Woo, I'm gonna get on your ass. I am.
Girl, you can't spare your motherfucking self being in a nigga house, bitch. Go clean up. Go get your shit together, you dumb bitch. Go detox. Start there and get your shit together. Ho, sober the fuck up. Cause you look fucking crazy. You're entertainment to these people, bitch. They don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you. I ain't gonna lose a lick of sleep for a hoe like you. Not at all. Not at all. I count my house up, bitch. We living good and we comfortable. You heard me? We ain't one for a motherfucking thing. And at the end of the day, I ain't living with nan nigga. I'm in my shit, bitch. You hear me? Yeah, that part. Something you can't do and you won't do. You nothing ass bitch. Fuck on trying to talk to me, bitch. You can't even talk to me. Period. Period. Nah, I'm far from miserable, baby. I'm far from it. I thrive every day. You chaotic. It's always something going on with you. You never have a peaceful day. From the time that you wake up, you're not peaceful. In that man home, outside of that man home, bitch, even online, you're miserable. You're a miserable bitch. You're a waste of space. You are. You are. You're pathetic, bitch. You are. Your own motherfucking kids don't like you, bitch. That's sick. Your mother, that's sick. I don't have those problems, ho. Never will. Never have.
Shout out to Chase, man.
For real. He in there playing now.
Shout out to Chase, man. Handsome little boy. You hear me? I never
Yes,
forget how he look. Handsome as hell. Cute as hell. What you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Big Chase, man. Good shit.
Absolutely. I ain't even responding to that hoe no more.
Nah, for real, sis, because at the end of the day, you know, you thugged it out with me 3 hours and shit. We had a good live, you know what I'm saying? Good dialogue around this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Good laughs and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't even, you know, it is what it is with
For
that.
sure. For sure. And many more to come. And don't forget, we still doing that, what you asked me about.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We
Real
still
shit.
gonna
I'm
do
glad
that
that,
too.
you know what, and I thought about that shit because when I hit you up, I don't even want it to be nothing like that because we need to plan that shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it ain't no just randomly off the whim because I did this off the whim. See, you know what I mean? But this is gonna be my first one. I ain't trying to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
we got time to make sure that shit done right, man. We ain't gonna rush no shit like that, especially not no day notice type shit.
Yeah. No, we good. We definitely can do it though.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
be glad to do it. You know, because first of all, you a logical person anyway. And you zero tolerance to bullshit. So, and I'm comfortable with talking to you in general. So it'll work just fine for me on my end.
Right.
I'm comfortable
Well,
with
I
you.
asked you because I mean, even with you coming in the sector, all the shit that you done went through with bitches that you know, they had smoke with or whatever the case may be, we ain't never had static. And I done stood on the side of bitches that you ain't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But it was never no direct issue between me and you personally. You know what I'm saying? And
oh yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you felt, you was on some shit like you came after the bitches that came after you, even if it was the bitches that I was sitting next to. And because I never said I never disrespected you or your situation, I'm just not built like that, you know. I'm not that type of bitch. I don't, you know, when I heard the story about your daughter or whatever, like that shit tugged at a bitch heartstrings. And then to see bitches that was advocating for you turn around and use that to try to hurt you, like Yeah, I watched you standing in the paint behind that shit, and I respect that shit. Like I said, and plus coupled with the fact that we ain't never had no issue when you didn't like bitches that I was standing next to, so I can respect that.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And I wouldn't dare come after you anyway, because like I said, I fuck with you anyway. And then you never did nothing to me. You never said anything to me or about me or anything. So no, I respect it.
Absolutely. It's mutual. It's mutual for shit show. So that's why I asked you. But we definitely gonna get
Yeah.
that shit. We're gonna get that shit going. And yeah, man, I'm gonna probably end up going live. I don't know if I'm gonna do tomorrow. I might do tomorrow or whatever. But is you going live today, sis? Is you gonna strike up a live? Chanel?
Yeah. No, probably later on once Chase get in the bed and go fully to sleep. I planned on jumping out here once I get him situated and stuff. Yeah. I'll definitely send you the link through the Instagram though, for sure.
As always. Okay, bet. Love you too, Cardi sis. I love you too, Mama T. Know that. IGT. See,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
up
yeah.
clogged up in his motherfucking AirPods and shit.
Oh.
Trying to boil down, my nigga. Like damn, sleep for the night. Shit.
Oh shit. I don't know. Fuck
ending
y'all.
it?
I ain't going live tomorrow. Hell no.
Shit, I gotta eat and some more shit. Like I'm finna get up out here.
Okay, boo, hit me up on the back end. I'll see you
All
in
right,
the
y'all.
chat. IGT. Salute.
All right, Chanel. Salute, girl.
Salute, y'all.
Bye, Jelly.
All right,
Bye.
Salute, y'all. Okay. Yeah, we did 3 hours, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We definitely went here, there, and everywhere. Like I said, I definitely want to go ahead and make sure I hit the link. I didn't hit the link yesterday, so I want to hit the link today. And we just shooting the shit. Wasn't nothing too heavy on the menu. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll probably end up going live tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. I don't know. But salute y'all that came through. Hit the like, share the like button. We streaming on both lives, Jelly Bean page and the Beanbag page. So make sure y'all subscribe to both of those pages or whatever. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to IGT and subscribe to Chanel. Definitely Chanel probably end up going live. She said after she handled what she need to handle with her little one or whatever. So y'all look out for her tonight. She probably pop out. I know IGT, drop your link. Somebody, if they can, get Chanel link and drop it. I'm gonna mod you up too, Chanel. As soon as I get off this live, I'm gonna go ahead and mod you up. Good night, Cookie. IGT definitely kicking up dust over there on her shit. She got a backup page too. So y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to that page too. Get that page going or whatever. She done had a couple of lives back to back these last couple of days. So y'all tap in with IGT. Tap in with IGT for sure. But yeah, man, we like I said, we wasn't really on too much or whatever. We just shooting the shit. I do got an interview coming up with Chanel. I do got a pending interview still with Bimp. And then after that, it's another interview I'm trying to get y'all, but they're not from the sector at all. They're actually a well-known gangster. So that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I don't, I just kind of want to pop out and show niggas. I don't really want to talk about it because it's still in the works. I don't really know if it's landed or not, but I'm trying to start bringing stuff like that to the forefront, and I really just want to be able to show it versus speaking about it. So, but yeah, I do want to start getting my feet wet with interviews, and I did ask Chanel for an interview because I think Chanel's story needs to be told again and kind of to refresh people minds on who Chanel is, where she came from, the things that she's been through, all kind of shit like that. So there go the links, y'all make sure y'all hit those links and y'all make sure y'all subscribe. I appreciate you, Mercury. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. But yeah, y'all, I'm trying to get my feet wet with interviewing. You know, a lot of people say that I guess have a good voice of reason or whatever, and that I can get down to the bottom of stuff or whatever. But aside of that, you know, I just really want good dialogue or whatever. I want the channel to be more than just a place for people to come and create a whole bunch of bullshit. You know, we want some real life dialogue and, you know what I'm saying, content. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm also gonna bring you sector content and sector news too, you know, just because that's who we are, you know what I mean? But I definitely want to make sure that I get my feet wet with interviewing, because I do model my shit after Cream. Salute to Cream. Right now she got the motherfucking link ups popping, and them shits is the hottest in the Mo3 sector. If you looking for an interview, or if you hot in the streets for real, Cream them probably hit you up, you know what I'm saying, for you to get on there for that link up or whatever. Usually if you gotta ask for the interview or whatever, you probably not popping as much as Cream thinks, because usually she gonna hit you for that shit. You know, that's kind of like a if you done struck a match around this bitch, you know what I'm saying, Cream gonna come, you know what I'm saying, beating down your inbox, seeing if you want to link up, and most likely it's beneficial for you just as well as it's beneficial for her. You know, she wanted the Dundadas in this shit, you know what I'm saying, started this shit. And I mean, you know, Cream is one of them ones that solidified. She could put this bitch down and pick it back up whenever she want to, and had that motion. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of what I model my shit after. I ain't, you know, too proud to say I want to be able to get to her level when it comes to interviewing. So what better way to do it than to go ahead and jump off the roof with it? You know what I mean? So that's what we gonna do in the motherfucking beanbag, y'all. Salute Kareem, y'all. Shout out to Kareem, man. You're a good sport, Kareem. You're a good dude. Even before I knew of you having a relationship with Woo, I had fucked with you anyway. I think you know, a cool dude or whatever. And salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Just for being stand-up, salute to you. Love how people say jelly bean is really jammy bean to me. It's all love. Let's go. Let's go. So anybody else calling me that shit, you cap. Anybody else calling me, if I catch anybody calling me jammy bean, we'll block you. You cap. So you articulate well. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know, that's something that, you know, I hate sometimes. Is a gift and a curse, because I done came a long way, y'all. I can't tell you that it's gonna be a time that I come over here and tell my story, because I realize what space I'm in. But I done came a long way. So a lot of people confuse me being able to articulate myself with me being a person that won't get on anybody's ass. And that's the total, like, that couldn't be furthest from the truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's a constant battle daily to try to grow from your past that could have destroyed you. So, you know, while I appreciate that and I'm grateful for that shit, it's a struggle every day, especially when you dive off in a sector like this. So, but because I am, you know what I'm saying, articulate, I do appreciate y'all for saying that. That's one of the reasons why I want to be a voice of reason, or somebody. I want to be somebody easy to speak to. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at with that. But I don't know who's live, y'all. I know Broadway had a live set up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's always the hub for the fuck shit. And I mean, who don't want to go look at that face and them lips? Even if you don't have the camera on, who don't want to go hear that voice? You hear me? Let's see. You live and you learn from a lot. Yeah, man. All right. Well, you know, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I gotta go ahead and get ready for my night, so I'm gonna let y'all dip, and I'm gonna play a couple of songs, and we're gonna be about this thing. Salute to y'all. Until next time.
Big Lex, come here, baby. Hear me out. You know I love you. Check it out. Big Lex, I love you. It get a little spooky When you hit from the back and you smell a little dookie, yeah. It's Friday night, the mood is right. He whipping foreign, so you know she gon' ride. Jodeci is stoned as they pull up to the red roofing. Got Henny on icy lane. Big lack about to go to fitting. Didn't smell a whiff for nothing. He was trying to get into something. The bed frame get to thumping. The neighbors know they in there hunching. He turned her around, but he didn't frown. He kept clapping cheeks, boxes to the ground. Ain't no way condoms come in the color brown. He couldn't ignore the aroma. Wanted to slap her from Dallas to Tacoma. And that's when he picked his phone up. He said, I gotta go, my mama fish need a haircut. And she said, what the fuck, how I'ma get home? He say, here 10 days, go wash your ass and get on. Gone. So pray for lack and stinky back. I just hate it, ended like that. Big like I love you. It get a little spooky. And when you hit from the back and you smell a little dookie. It get a little spooky. And when you hit from the back and you smell a little dookie, yeah, dookie, dookie. Come here, babe.